Oh, I think my throat is kind of messed up. Okay, so we doing our Q&As, everybody. We're doing our Q&As. If you have any questions, just drop them. Hey, JL, what's up? If you got any questions, just let me know. And I'll do my very best as usual. Okay, I need my little writing thingy. As a matter of fact, before we get started, because I need to finish them questions from that prior read, so I'm going to just timestamp it in here. Oh, sure, sure. Yeah, you can go ahead. Where is that thing I put? I believe it's in here. Or is it in my other book? You know, I got it sideways my cam, so I'm gonna pop up the other screen on my laptop so I can see. So I can make sure I catch the questions. I'm gonna have to turn the volume off though. Let me see. Turn it off. I'll go to my page. Yeah, I think it's in my other book. I don't think it's in this one. Okay. I hate when it go to commercial. Okay. Now I can see. Yay. I gotta get up and get that other notebook. Ooh, my apologies. My apologies. Is my fault? Okay. Because that one was crazy. It was crazy. And I remember the questions. I just don't remember. And I got to do the apologies for air signs and earth signs today. I'm going to do it on my lappy copy. It might have been this book because I thought I lost it. Might have been needed to be lost because that was deep. But y'all can go ahead and drop your questions, and I got you. I could see it on one screen versus the other one. Hmm. I'm looking though. That's weird. Hmm. Nope. And then the way we do. Oh well. Somebody probably happy that I lost it. Um, I don't see how I lost it. This is weird to me. It's probably in here. Oh, good, good. Just trying to make sure I do what I'm supposed to do, because if I don't, you know how that goes. And it's in here. I'm trying to really prepare for my little dentist appointment. I'm like, is it gonna hurt? I'll be asleep. So for me to ask that, it's kind of like, ha, 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 ha. But I always wanted to get it done. So it's like a personal thing for me. So we're gonna. Okay, got it. I that was somebody. They text me. Okay, this is based off. We're gonna finish up the Q&A from the last Q&A, because I don't really have nobody to ask, like asking questions. So I was just talking and da. We was talking, and I came up with these questions from. It'll be fine. I know, but that's one of my fears. Ain't even gonna lie. Like, oh my God, you gonna mess with my mouth? They're like, and I'm like, so yeah, I'm gonna get it done. I'm not gonna be a little baby. I'm gonna grow up. I'm gonna grow up. I'm gonna grow up. So we got the Hand of Esau messages. I went to page 444. Shout out to Husky. What up, Husky? One of the mods, actually. And we was just talking in the chat. He was like, vibes. He kept seeing this number. And we was just talking. I was like, hmm. And then I just grabbed his book and went to page 444. So I'm going to open it up. This is by Haram Hayden, everybody. It was published by Harper's and Brothers Publishing Company, copyrighted in 1962. So maybe something about 1962 to 1992. So we're just going to finish up the 2 questions left. That's all. And then we're going to jump right into the read. So I'm going to have to put this reading with this one. Yeah, I got it. And then I got a lot of time stamps to do in other videos. So I'm gonna get that done. Whew. Okay, first question. But let's read this again. Maybe it'll help if I read it again. And it's real good too. It's like, what? I'm on page like 308. I didn't get a chance to get into it last night, but I will get back into it. I'm on page 308. I just jump ahead and do things. So Dennis hesitated, page 444 in this book. Dennis hesitated. So something about Denny's, IHOP, breakfast, break fast. Somebody's trying to break someone's fast too. That's weird. So Dennis hesitated. When he spoke, his voice had lost its previous passion, was almost silky. You and Sonia and Dooley Foot, Foote. It's like a surname or something. But what's ironic about it was this sentence right here. I got us off on the wrong foot. And I was like, so with all of their innuendos and double meanings in that game, so we talked about the double entendre, Walton felt a res, excuse me, resurgence. I had to sound it out of the tiredness he had been indulging when Dennis appeared. Innuendos. This is spelled Innuendos. Innuendos and double meanings, I remember, but none that had even an indirect reference to you. Dennis, I think you're confused about that. Dennis took another abrupt, jerky step toward him, and his voice rose again. I may be mistaken about that, but I'm not about you and your attitude toward women. So someone is like getting someone straight about, I guess, how they are with women and stuff. And that's a part of what hurts me. And then someone goes, I ideally, idolize you so. I idolize you so. Excuse me. I didn't dream of what you were really like. So then we have Walton began packing his pipe. So something about tobacco, um, chewing tobacco, tobacco dust, bugs. Something about the Capricorns, Aladdin in the cupboard reading. What I am like, except in terms of my relation with you, is not any of your business, he said heavily, nor is it mine to confirm to your idea of me. So someone judges somebody and all that stuff, obviously. I got us off on the wrong foot. Let's go back to the main charge. So something about what was the matter. I think there really is some justification for that. So someone might be trying to justify wrong, like trying to make the purge exist, for example. I did certainly give you a lot of attention, and I hope help. Somebody says, and I hope I help, something like that. And I've given you very little since the morning you referred to. So far, so good. And that I made me it made me laugh. So the first question was so far so good about what? And I will put that Q&A in the chat. But far from the beginning pulled toward and pushed away you speak of, I think you had a pretty active hand in the change between us. Dennis was again glaring at him. What do you mean? Obviously, Dennis said. I mean, said Walton, lighting his pipe and speaking between puffs, that you took it upon yourself, or at least made it possible for Mr. Gates. This was made it so funny. To think of you as the person to do it, to persuade me to abandon Kiefer. So someone definitely abandoned someone, left them behind, and is trying to justify it. And these are the things that could be going on somewhere. You come to me ostensibly. This is apparently, meaning apparently on your own to advise me. If that had been the truth, it would have it would have been at least impaired excuse me impertinent. And my only share of the blame for that for that was my over impulsiveness and taking you in. So someone took someone in, cared for them and all that, but it was not the truth. So something was a lie about it or something like that. For I asked Mr. Gates directly, and he admitted that he'd ask you to speak to me. So someone was supposed to do something, and I guess they felt like it was not supposed to go that way. So then we have, well, that's his fault. Dennis burst out. Basically, it's his fault. And if you're angry because an old friend let a new one speak for him, you should blame the old friend, not me. Walton looked at him. This is the last paragraph. Walton looked at him thoroughly, tapping the stem of his pipe on his forehead. Perhaps, Dennis, perhaps. But I saw something else in the whole incident. Someone's a seer, they could see something else. Both in your acting in this capacity and in your manner in doing it, something I didn't like and didn't trust. So someone, the trust, something about what the way it was done, how it was done, the perceivance of it, the thoughtfulness and the intent and all those things. It was just something. Mm-mm. Somebody said mm-mm. So something I didn't like and didn't trust. Then we have the last sentence. Well, two sentences. You've come to me on all this directly at last, and I respect that. I won't mince words with you. Minec. Mince. So we're gonna finish these questions. I hope that that helps. We will refer back to it so I can make it make sense. Y'all know I don't like doing stuff and it don't make sense. Um, these are only two questions, and then we're gonna get to the Q&As for anybody who has. Hey, what up, Spence? What up, Spence? We're gonna get these two questions handled, and then anybody um with your questions, I got like two so I can see over there and over here. um, we'll get to it. I got my phone like sideways, so you might notice differences. So the third, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the sixth question, and we got seven. So these are the questions I didn't get to answer in the last Q&A. And then right after this, we will take 7 questions. If anybody can, 1, 5, 6, 7. So I got that marked. I'm gonna put this. We started 3:15 p.m. 8:24:24. All right. So what the issue? What's the issue and any resolution? So obviously there's a problem. Betrayal of trust. Let's see what we'll come up with. Whatever come out. Let's see what was the trust like. Okay. You got a question? Oh, go ahead, drop it. Go ahead, drop it. Wow. Because I got this open over here so I can see. Go ahead and drop it, and I'm gonna get these questions done out the way to kind of max out the other Q&A that I did, and I didn't get to do these. It's just two. I'm gonna kind of go as quick as I can here. What the issue is and any resolutions. So someone they could be looking at some ideas or somebody's ideas or some kind of creation. It's some kind of document of discovery. It's some kind of something that's discovered. Because we have the book presages the discovery of a mystery affecting the person for the better in a degree governed by the distance. The government could definitely be involved in some way. We got 1010. This is 1022, so something about 1010. J is the 10th letter in the alphabet, they would say. 22 is 10. So something about 10, 10. So then we got this 7. So with tens, is dealing with family. And this says clouds with the dark side toward the person indicates divorce. Someone discovered something and I guess they want a change. There could be a divorce happening. The bright side toward the person ensures domestic happiness. This could be any kind of divorce, like somebody wants to separate from an agreement that they got involved in, and it could have something to do with faith, religion. It could have anything to do with anything where you can discover a document of any sort. There's probably some crossroad. I'm at the end of this road energy here, and then it's something about somebody wants someone to be exposed, or there's going to be some kind of exposure, some kind of exposure, and it got something to do with it got something to do with. Dang it! Why won't it always do that? Okay, I got your message pinned on one end so I can see. Okay, I didn't know it would do that on this screen. Hmm. Okay, so let me get this handled. What's the resolution? So obviously that looks like the choice. I'm gonna just pull one tarot on it. Somebody discovered something they want to change, but somebody wants to expose something at the same time. Ace of Swords, the truth. Something about the truth about it. Someone's investing. Someone may invest in an author. Somebody probably doesn't want that to happen. That's somebody's new beginning. Yep, nine of chalice in reverse. So somebody wants to give someone something, but somebody, they're not happy about it. Nine of chalice in reverse. And we got this temperance. Somebody's mad. Someone's upset, crying, upset. Five of pentacles. They could be getting left out in the cold about it, but it's something that is right about it. It's consistent. It'll bring balance. So we got this two of pentacles beside the fact somebody wants to give someone something. Oh, go ahead, drop y'all questions. I got you. I can see on the other side, and I'm gonna get these handled. Somebody obviously wants somebody should prepare for this. Somebody was probably getting prepared for this in the first place because they witnessed their first backstabbing. Yeah, the tower. Something about their faith. Somebody was definitely with someone. You might be getting signs through synchronicity of music. Prior to questions before. Okay. So pay attention to the music or some kind of somebody's just gifted. They can do a lot. Something about their faith. So someone else has the same kind of synchronicity way. So I guess their faith got turned into a moment where it caused a separation, or this was a separation that was faith led. Somebody got stabbed in the back or treated unfairly in the matter. Something about 916. Somebody feels like it'll just it's not basically because there's a high priestess involved. Look at that, Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Somebody gave something to someone. It was them. It's some work that they do, and they created harmony. Now it could be it's their faith or something like that not being structured, or it's causing them to separate. Something about a new deal. The Ten of Swords, backstabbing. Two of Pentacles, preparing for the worst. Because somebody knows they have to give something to somebody, and somebody's just not going to be happy about it. All right. So that's that. That's that question there. We got one more. Where is... So the last question is, what does someone have? Why does someone have attitudes towards women? And then Sphinx, we're gonna get yours done. I was just trying to get finished with the other questions from the previous Q&A. So I'm gonna put that one in the chat, like with the chat, the comment box section, so people can see. And it'll be timestamped. I'm gonna have to go there and timestamp it because I put the timer on these previously, and these will have time too. So why does someone have attitudes towards women? Like, what's up with that? So somebody, it has something to do with a woman is with somebody else. So on the other end, because somebody, I don't think that's the case for someone else. Someone wants someone to get exposed. So on one end, it could be both, really. Something about maybe abusive and all that. You see how it's something destroyed here. The broken glass, something about throwing rocks at a glass house could be significant. Ill luck for long years. Somebody's been really a pain in someone's ass. Yeah, look at that. Y'all see me shuffle, and then the divorce comes out again. This could be metaphoric for somebody. Well, we do got this house in reverse. Somebody could be losing a lot of things. Something about a letter. Somebody won't let her. This is metaphoric. So something about Capricorns, abierta carta, the open letter. Somebody might be trying to send people somebody's way. It's something about a mighty enemy somebody don't see. Somebody thinks that someone lied to somebody. You see that? Something about 1124. Something about how a relationship was going to work out. Eight of Swords is in reverse. Somebody is trying to say someone's a potential enemy. But see, before that one, someone's in a dark marriage or some kind of dark thing. But then something about it's a heartfelt with somewhere else. Someone is trying to get out of something because they're not someone's enemy or something like that. And then we got this high hopes energy, health, flowers, fulfillment, high hopes. Someone's gonna turn into the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's gonna turn into the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody mad. Well, let's just verify this right quick, and then y'all got me. I'm just trying to close out all of that. Yeah, look at that. King of Pentacles with the Knave of Pentacles in reverse. See that sword coming out? Somebody got to move on. Six of Swords. I guess they got to give something to somebody, but it has something to do with somebody, your new beginning. I guess somebody wants it. Look at that. King of Wands in reverse with the King of Pentacles. So somebody is in your business, and I don't know if they should be, versus the other one who's just trying to handle the matter. And it got something to do with your creativity or something. Yeah, the King of Wands, the Ten of Wands, they just want their burdens to be light, but at the end of the day, they know it's not right. It's something like that's the King of Wands energy, or they're hiding. They're the ones throwing rocks, hiding their hand, Empress. See the devil right there in reverse? They could be with somebody that's not, that's the problem. The one that can make things happen, blah, blah, blah. It just puts them such at a, like it's, yeah, this is a tower. Ten of Wands versus, they're just trying to get rid of the burdens, but it caused a separation between you and somebody else or something. Someone could be famous, or they are a little infamous. Bouquet of flowers. The Queen of Pentacles holds three flowers in their hand. That's why I was saying someone's going to be the Queen of Pentacles in this matter. Um, because somebody just doesn't like women. You never know. It could be someone look like a woman, but they're really a man, and it was a whole disguise to demise and deceit. Banquet of flowers, an absolute indication of long and happy life. If children are near, extraordinary honors and fame. So somebody, they probably attack your foundation, your children and stuff. It's like they want you to be exposed. Yeah, look at this. Queen of Wands in reverse with, and you see the tower peeking out. And then look at the Hermit. This is the one doing all this bullshit. It's like they got a problem. What the fuck is their issue? Anyway, let me get this over with, cause we focus on what y'all trying to ask. This is typical. We knew something like that was in the air. What's someone's hate towards women? What's that? That shit crazy. I got you right after this Sphinx. I got you. Oh shit, Ten of Swords. Somebody wants to hurt somebody. That's on that 10 right there. Somebody just, they don't want you to have kids. They don't want you to, I don't know what someone's thinking, but they probably manifesting in their mind. They don't want to agree to disagree. They're trying to, I mean, at least it's in reverse, but at the same time, this could be toward their partner and it's not towards you, Empress, because they know they got to do right by you. Because if they don't, that's their ass. And then it just is just, look at this Queen of Pentacles. It's just going to create where a stagnicity, where their fruits of their labor, what they actually stood for, because they just got with the wrong person, it's just not going to be good for them in the end. So they know they have to make this sacrifice, or they have to do something. They got to do something because somebody just hates your guts. There go that Queen of Swords again in reverse. Something about a bitchy person, but I'm telling you, I think they're a trans. Unfortunately, I'm not trying to attack the trans community. I'm saying a trans person is attacking a natural woman. That's what I'm saying. The truth, Ace of Swords, coming out with the King of Chalice. Watch your friends, Empress. Somebody trying to do a 316. It could be somebody who, old friend working for this tower situation that I was explaining, where somebody, they probably, y'all was so-called friends. Maybe you was fooling around. That 3 of Chalice in reverse. I don't think y'all are just friends, or at the time. Yeah, they go that high priestess, priest energy. People never like sacrificing things, but it's necessary. Most definitely. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I just don't understand their. So basically, the high priest, priestess energy, they are the double life person. They flip and they flop. They don't know. They're confused. They could be an air sign, fucking with a fire sign's energy. So what I'm saying is they could be the child. Yeah, they trying to do a 316. Like, somebody please listen to me. They gonna put you right back in a heartbreak hotel. It's just gonna put you at another. Mm-mm. Something about, so God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. Somebody, they know they did something. This is them. They know they did something and they have to tell you the truth. This is that King of Chalice thing. That's that thing right there. Ace of Pentacles. They gave your whatever to someone else. The King of Pentacles wants to give it back or something like that. But the King of Wands, they're the ones that got it. They got to talk to them, or they had to deal with them, because the King of Chalice is the one that gave the something away. They just wanted an easier life, but it is not so easy. They probably got a goddamn headache. So the high priest, priestess is what I'm saying in a nutshell. They're the ones, recruited by the King of Wands to go to the King of Pentacles and cause confusion. They confuse them on purpose. Something about your purpose, their purpose. Somebody do shit on purpose. They be trying to say it's a damn accident. Empress, this is for you. You're involved somewhere. Let me get one more. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. So this could literally be your child, actually. You lived your life, you had that, you just got the energy, and this is your child. So you might need to change your focus on somewhere, because this is dealing with your child. I know you got this. It's something about you and that child kind of have something in common with energy or something like that. 7 of Chalices in reverse with the 6 of Chalice upright. Yeah, the 717th edition of 1967, 76, 79. These are in my playlist. I'm gonna just name out what happened. So, 7th month of the 17th day of 1996. Um, Not 96, but 1967. There was 2 events. Something about some rumors. The song "Rumors" came out by Gladys Knight and the Pips. Some woman is with a bunch of dudes or something like that, and they somebody pimping her. It's something like that. So be careful. Maybe somebody's trying to turn you into and you don't want that. So, or this is what was perceived in your childhood. Somebody you didn't know that you was being pimped by this king of chalice. Honestly, these come out together. By the way, somebody you didn't know that. It's something about they gotta tell you the truth. This is possibly somebody's father, the mother. This could be someone's mom. They receive support. They look nice. They had a nice life. Blah blah blah. And this is you. So think of your child right now. You are now the Queen of Pentacles, or you're gonna be, or this is what is promised to you, and you must now use your resources. So you might see a lot of Six of Pentacles. Really, the chalice is all things. Walking away from what's best for you because of your manifestation. Six of Wands, Six of Swords, to get to your Six of Pentacles, the resources, so that you can have everything given back to you. This is that Six of Chalice energy where there's a person giving something back to someone in the photo. So just look up what does the Six of Chalice look like um, in other tarot decks. So the Seven of Chalice with the Sun, somebody's your daughter. That's why somebody's mad as a girl. And the question is, why does someone have attitudes towards women? So someone was born a boy and they changed them into a girl, and the whole idea was for somebody to change into a boy. Like it, this was the whole setup. Three of Wands. Somebody you might have had like a girlfriend and you're a girl, so they're trying to blame that on you or some shit. Yeah, look at the Lovers behind the Six. You might have had some promiscuous things in the past, and then look at this Knight of Swords. Something about very impulsive. We even had the term in the reading of Haram Hayden's Hand of Esau, over impulsiveness. So there is some manipulation of the energy. There is some kind of I want this to happen, and somebody gave you something. Now this could be past tense, something about famine, um, with this dark horse right here. So some like I went to the school of the dark horses, they call them in Clinton High School. So for example, it could be something about horses, horseback riding, piggyback riding, someone's a copycat. So something about making impulsive decisions you basically have, or you know your child is here based off impulsive decisions. Something about went from lover to lover for some of you didn't know any better, or maybe somebody you just had one, or it doesn't matter, it's their energy and the things that you allow inside of you, and you got to cleanse from that. Six of Chalice, somebody's going to give you something back as you do that. So this is just the truth. Someone think of your child. You are the Queen of Pentacles in this matter. Um, and that's my best dissertation for that. Just be mindful that somebody is some kind of exposure that's going to happen. So this could be a good thing, but it also could be a bad thing where somebody wants to be with you to have a nice life. Children all cute, days are long, dinner, the typical, that stuff, but, not being so typical, actually going out, having family time, blah, 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 versus someone who lies saying they'll give you this, but then really wants you to be exposed for what they thought they knew about you and then fuck around and get roasted. So overall energy was that divorce again. Somebody, it's something about they trying to leave out of a situation. Somebody could be losing out on something. This could be anything like evicted, kicked out, foreclosure, or houses. They're not going to be living with them anymore, and they want you to live with them. But see, that could be the thing. Maybe somebody you're going to get some kind of notice about something, or you could be simply like a cleanup person where you was taking care of people's houses, babysitting, someone loved your energy. It could be a lot of things where somebody you're just a loving person and somebody, they want to make it hard for you. This could be a man acting like a queen of swords that was in reverse. They bitchiness. So keep that in mind. But somebody is that and it's a trans. Like you gotta, cause you gotta level up coming your way, and it depends on how you take the level up, what you want to do. So you need to be prepared for the switcheroo at the top or something like that. So we got speaks with the question. All right, I'm gonna timestamp it. I'm gonna just go to 42. Okay, Sphinx, you are up one. Okay, and you said you spoke to your mother today. I did the right thing telling her about the dark energy around her. Did I? Oh, did I do the right thing telling her about the dark energy around her? I'm not trying to negate or take on her karma, but I felt she needed to know, and she said she knew. Okay, so you kind of want to know the outcome. Like, is was that a good thing to do? My lip is peeling. I'm like, y'all, when the winter comes, oh Lord, when the winter come, it come, okay? Or when it get cold, you tell. I'll be like, then I got these big lips. It just ain't working out for me. Whew. Good old Vaseline. I gotta get some Carmex for sure. Definitely. I'm definitely gonna get the Vaseline, the Carmex, all that. Okay. All right, so we're gonna use this deck here. Okay, so let's see about like, well, let's do the angel thing. I really think you mean well, cause I mean you can't help, we you can't help you doing the work and somebody else they can be a little not so pleased with things. It just causes changes. It's either change or I was saying busy on the cocoa butter. Y'all talking about the cocoa butter. Hey, look, you gotta get some. I just got some recently. That was a gift though. I was like, hey, oh, you might get some gifts. Something about that's not an imagination. That is a real gift. Like you gonna need you needed it. You like, oh, I think you are. Believe it. Oh, devil in reverse, seven of wands. Yep, cause they feel bad and shit. Oh, and anyway. Okay, be careful. Okay. My baby girl, she taking the trash out. So let's see. No, 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 no. Angel message. I'm messing up. I'm messing up. No. Okay. What is the angelic vibe? Realms, how it works. And then we be getting the message later. Okay, inner call, soul led, the mystic living courageously. That's in reverse. Yeah, it took a lot of guts to say this. It took a lot because sometimes people just, I mean, when you grew up around them and things, they might not be in a place to receive it. Because, and then look at this. This is nice. You have the right to your joy, peace, and sweetness of life. Oh, Lord, I'm messing up. And it looks like that. It's just in reverse. Yeah, it took a lot of guts because definitely the fasting and the praying it worked out. That probably is what kicked it in gear for you to have this courageous movement within to come out with it. Inner call, soul-led, domestic, living courageously. I don't know what you were wearing, but that means everything. Very brave. It just took a lot of guts. So let's see. Dang, so what angel was helping you do that? It's probably Gabriel. He helps with speech. And then Michael with the protection of it. Something about the Hunter Orishas could be like significant. Cause the hoodie, like when Trayvon Martin in the hoodie situation, resting all power, Trayvon. Cause I just got done looking at Breonna Taylor's, like this some stuff. I just start crying. That shit, it still fucks with me. Cause they still trying to be the fuck funny. But anyway. Whew. And brush off what you said. Oh wow, you said a rose in the last read. I'm wearing a butterfly. Ooh, you give me butterflies. Aw. Oh dang, I think an angel actually like you. That's a never mind. I shouldn't say that because some people they might get mad. You know, when an angel actually like you, they want to know why. We got the anointed in reverse with whispers of Mother Rose, creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, and channel. You was channeling again. Something about this is way past anointing. Cause something about you gotta believe your own anointing is crazy. Like that junk is not. I don't know. Not too many people can go there. You got the Ten of Swords. So this was definitely they felt the pain. Somebody, oh the shame. And I changed my name. And I got downhearted. It's that moment Pumbaa went off in the song. But it's helping to decrease things. Now it's on their mind though. They might be wondering how to say something that'll be worth of value. Three of Wands. Look at the Temperance. It's bringing balance. See that little 314? Something about pie. Yeah, this it won't easy, but yeah, it's not easy for them. They gotta tell you something else eventually. The Two of Wands in reverse. They don't know how to prepare for it. This is like a love pie. Somebody loves pie. I don't know what the heck. Something about circles. It might have been a circle involved. You see how it's 214 and this house 214. And look at this. This 314. So it's like the heart, preparation of the heart and balancing it. Somebody did something all to win, and that was the regret somewhere. I don't know what that is, but they're going to tell you something like it. It was something about it was all for the heart, but I think it was more about, chauvinisticism or showing off a little bit. Or maybe at some point they felt like they was showing off and something is like full circle, something about pie. But it got something to do with potentially some money too and wasted time. This only had to be money, They say they say time is money. It's something like that. They might have wasted money, time. Yeah, the Knave of Pentacles. They could have been more prepared at times. The sun, that's your energy. Something about Psalms 19. Preparing for you. So it's something about they was ready in certain areas of finances, but not time. maybe it's like day you're all grown up. Where did the time go? So in due of this, because we got an M right there. Maybe someone needs an MRI done or has gotten one, or there's some kind of something there about what shoulda, coulda, woulda. There's something there. This Three of Wands is like it just sounds like time wasted, money, time. We got the Nine of Swords with the Eight of Chalice. Hmm. That was a powerful thing to say, whatever you said. They definitely rose up today with trying to do away with something. Being meaningful in love, something about the love department. They might have known they wasn't so loving in relationships and whatnot. Five of Pentacles, thank God that's in reverse. They do want to change. It's something about time wasted and money. They want to start over. They trying to. They scared though. You see that? You can help them. You can help them. It just sounds like it might be something in the DNA. It might be something in the. They gotta change the way they do something, but they gotta listen to you. It's like you have to take on the role of matriarch right now until they can find themselves. Because and in the strangest sense, you'll need them at that moment, and then they'll be able to be trusted again. It's something about this right here, the backstabbing, the two timing, and all. What's your last two? I'm gonna pull two more, and then I think we had. I'm about to say JL. You still here? It just sounds like oh, but it's just the pain, but then it's like it was required. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, so I'm gonna take all of these and end it just like that. A lot of people don't take a lot. I do. So we got this Five of Pentacles. What I can take, that is. And look at the knave. The knave on the horse. Remember we had the black one? So they noticed they took some kind of fantasy and they have to tell the truth, something about reality. And then look what's the second one. King of Pentacles. They need a sign. They're asking for one. Just use your great, great power. This moved. It moved something. They moved. It moved. Or something like it. They moved. It moved. Something moved. It's just. You. She just wanted. Yeah, she just gotta. Right. Like it's gonna hurt, but she gotta. She can't be hiding behind you. That's not. That don't look right. You know what I'm saying? Like they're asking for a sign, something about a king confirmation. You might have gave them that realization to get right on some, get right with the father kind of energy. This could be about them realizing what they was not so right in when it came to relation. So this Five Swords, they don't want to argue. That's good. I don't know if they can argue with this confirmation they got anyway. They do. They did. They are gonna walk away. That's that journey card. That's that journey card. It's karmic. They understand every little thing. Obviously, she knew, as you said. So with this Knight of Chalice, they want to move on with great. They if they go ahead and start, they're gonna get a new. It's something about like a new ride. You know how they say we're carbon made of carbon copies, stuff like that. Their skin is going to change. It's just going to like how glowy and vibrant you are, and the skin and all the I was telling you about when it came to how you look and you'll start to see it and you'll know now. how their destination and where they going and all that, that's truly a mystery at this point. But you can help them with every leap of faith that they have only because you took the first step. And they have to give you that realization. It took a lot of bravery to say what you said. It took, like, because I know that won't fucking easy. So, I mean, heck, this is your mom. Sometimes we've been told it's that breaking that cycle of, um, you can't tell me what to do. That energy with parents, they would say. So this right here with the in reverse, you just check on them. Make sure hey, you doing all right? Now that everything got addressed, because ain't no telling where they going. Address. You can only hope from now telling them what they needed to know that they're gonna do right. Now the good thing is they want to. You told her when you past life in her corner, she listened and even wrote it down. Yeah, cause I ain't lying. Like that jumps, it was serious. It was real serious. Like that, I could tell it was hurtful. But it's something like I don't even know. I don't know if they, if she, excuse me, understood it, like how to handle it. We all been through that, but you took that leap of faith, and you just trying to help someone else, especially someone that you do have passion and consideration for, to get themselves together. It takes a lot of, like, courage, first of all, because courage is just a, um, what's that movie, Rebound? And Martin Lawrence said, he said, courage is just a well consumed fear. So that's just you being brave, because at the end of the day, anointing is in reverse. So this is basically like you were told this when you was a kid, and now you're like, you still in the same, in some kind of weird way, even though you're very intuitive, very affirmative, and very stern and firm. As she needs a little bit of work there, but not that it can't work. It's just you are in that, and the problem is you still got to break things too, and she doesn't see it. It goes with the how you was raised by her, and also the raising from your father, even the absentness, of both, when they wasn't with you and they had to go to work, you was in school. Morals, values, even learned when everybody was not around each other, or the little moments nobody was there. You know, all of that matters too. So that was brave, and there is going to be a moment. It's going to prepare her to be that woman that you needed her to be, and she'll be able to give you that, like, I got you. This is I'm not leaving you. All this stuff is going to build that back up. It's that Christ consciousness that you have, basically, the any kind of consciousness, really, because this is like from past life. So ain't no telling who you actually was. It might have been something real deep. So you probably built something or something like that, and everybody using it, and you ain't even know. It can go there. It can go there. So they are gonna take that step. Just check on them. Just check on them. Give when you give yourself affirmity, wishing on themselves, but they got to do the work. That's the only part that they need to realize. As long as they realize that, everything will go, in order. We got JL here. Dang it. I'm trying to see JL. Did you ask prior? Because then I can just look. Um, JL, my fault too. You asked, and my fault. My apologies. Two-part question before. Okay. I just want to say that right quick. My fault, JL. Um, you hear? Oh, you welcome, Smeeks. You welcome. You say you was gonna check on her. I'm about to say, JL, was it that um wait a minute. I'm about to say, well, did you put the question or am I tripping? I was looking. The question is there. I'm lost. Where'd it go? Ain't gonna lie, I think my eyes are bad. Oh, I see it. My partner's been going through a tough time. I feel like he is surrounded by bad luck. Has someone put a curse on him? Okay, I got you. Got you. My bed. So I'm gonna have to give you a new timestamp because I want you to be able to go back and see, just in case you want to. Okay, I'll put JL. I'm gonna put y'all names too. So let's check about this thing here. Let's see. Let's see. Do, 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 do. I don't know why I'm humming or something like that. Going through a tough time. All right, so let's check the angel vibes about the curse. Ain't even gonna lie. How should we go about it when it comes to it? Definitely got to communicate, and they might be sad. I don't know if they. I don't want to say they cry. They might not like me saying it. It got something to do with their sustainability and their how they handle things. I feel like it's bad luck. Has someone put a curse? Are you welcome? But no, my apologies, because um, you technically asked first. My bad, JL. Hmm. So this is a blessing and a curse. It's something about a blessing and a curse. They might feel like since they was born, something wrong. Okay, let me get something on it. Hold on. Initiations. Something about Cortez took ISIS and a secret strategy. Something about an empath. The heck? Well, these notifications just popped up. Franklin sneaks into something. It's something about VIP games. Hmm. Let me get something on that before I start. Okay, I'm gonna take them all. Okay, this something about wanting to do it their way. Something about Jeremiah 15 and 19. You'll find the name Yahweh. It's something about wanting to do something their way. This could be something that's okay. This is that more thing. Psalms 81, Solemn Feast Day. It's like he has the authority to change the trajectory because of who he is. Something about his grandma's, grandpa's. Something about this mixing pot. Somebody wants definitely. Well, he's going through a rough time, but somebody's there. Seems like a grandma. And he also got the courageous card, but it's upright. So very brave, very tough. Tough, 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 tough. He got to take his time somewhere. I'm going to check that because he could be wanting to make a decision, and this could be a part of that curse because he has a blessing. Something about he's the deliverer in the situation. Heart healing, emotions, connection, and time eases. And that's in reverse. He definitely needs to like not rush something. Yeah, plant yourself here. Integration, embodiment, and grounded action. He could be wanting to like this. It's something about breaking chains, records. It's maybe he got musical talent or something. So he got to be very careful. Jeez, no wonder it's rough. Maybe when he was young, it was rough too. I wouldn't doubt it. He's very tough, always trying to help others, but always end up being screwed over. Yeah, grandma hands. Yeah, ain't nobody but grandma. If it wasn't for that. So it also is about who she made it with. So that he might got Masons in his family or something. But I mean that's typical to say, but no, a typical Mason is not typical. Something about a 33. You could be seeing 333 a lot. Ask him if he do or something, if you can. Grounded action. If he don't see threes, he sees ones and threes. You could see ones and threes in different variations or something like that. Hmm. Look at that. The sun is right behind. I think y'all do y'all got kids? You keep seeing 1111. Mm-mm-mm. Something about Title 11, Section 11. Sundry people. Something about he might be mixed or somebody is. Or there's like a child that's mixed or something. It's like best of both worlds, like basically. But someone like myself, I don't know why people wouldn't think we're mixed. I think that's weird, but I don't know. Y'all could be chocolate. I don't know. It just sounds like 4-4 may mean something to him. No, he ain't got kids. Been together 20 years. Childhood sweethearts. Ooh. So this in reverse, I think y'all gonna have a girl. You mix. I think somebody was mixed. Well, they would say that about all of us, but no, like no, one parent is this, one parent is that. I mean, yes, still, but no, like not the one I'm talking about. So he has a calling on his life. He actually can set a table. There's a table being set, or he probably can do carpentry. He can make things. He comes from that line. It's something like that. You too. Like if y'all been together this long, you got something about you too about this. It's something about, not being typical. This is like extraordinary. I think y'all got something else about to happen. It's like your curses are blessings though. It's just weird. Something about you gonna have a little empress. Something about romanticness that night of chalice. You're gonna have to he's gonna very much be different when this happens. It's like very different on a good level. This is probably why some threes happen or something. So it's like telling the daughter to watch out for allow him to have that because it's something about he might spend a lot of time with her or be very much wanting to hold her and all that because it's something about that that's just gonna it's gonna heal him and show her love at the same time, where she knows who what kind of things to just be mindful of. So with you being this energy here, this is you. We need to get to the thing. What's at the top? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You might be the you might be the breadwinner in this thing, or you probably are. But he's very resourceful. He's going to give you a gift. It's something about blood cells. Maybe watch going to like blood banks. It's something like having hard times. And you might have to do certain things. Magician. Okay, so let's get the tarot out. This is great. Just be careful, yeah. Just be careful. Something about attracting like a rose. It just sounds like you're gonna have like a Snow White kind of child, and or because this was something like your life. So yeah, you're gonna have to be on guard a lot. You might be like, It's something about the grandmothers too of your side and his. They actually get along very well. It's upright. Everybody's involved. The men too. It's a nice little thing going on there. It's just the hard time with him. It's knowing who he actually is. Like I believe he know. It's just seeing is believing for men. It's like they're visionary, but they they love making it happen. They feel like I conquered. I did what I had to do. It's that for him. Okay, we got some business up in here. So I said King of Wands in reverse. He has business ideas, Ace of Pentacles. He just needs funding opportunities. Or either this is basically being a right being around the right people, asking the right questions and getting the right resources, the right answers, the right people putting their hands involved in the situation. We got the star. So definitely your energy follows. So be very, very inspirational with them. We're in business together, but last 4 years has been a struggle. Court cases and debt. Um, Now there's debt, court cases. I'm worried for him. Okay, so make sure you know this Leo energy, that strength. You're gonna have to be his. It just seems like with the Queen of Swords, and we had that Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You're gonna have to be his, not just his piece, but you might have to pitch in places and, sew up some holes, grandma hands kind of energy, really be involved with things, like especially doing stuff together. That's obviously it. Giving to each other, giving to give back. That should always stay the same. Six of Chalice is upright, it's staying the same. It's just hard time. The Ten of Pentacles is here. So hard times don't last always. And there could be a judgment, but it's not really a bad thing. It just seems like your hair font, it's like that could be that can be that person in charge thing. There's resources out here that helps with legal stuff. This is you handling the matter. It's like you got to do a lot of the it's that matriarch vibe coming back, where you are the one having to set the tone, set the stage. This evidence, that's that. I have this. It's more of a being prepared for the things that he finds hard. um, I wouldn't say, taking the fact that he can handle some things on his own. Obviously, he can, but this is more of the place of organization, like childhood, early childhood education. That might be something, because how women handled these kinds of things before all of these other things took into play. like public school and all that. We had homeschool. We was teaching our children. So he's tapping into, or something is happening where he ain't got no choice because grandma's is here to understand that you gotta let somebody else do it, and you to somebody else that gotta do something only because this is taking back power that is owed to you. When he sees that, he'll believe that. It's kind of like the you get your seat because this is actually supposed to be you, even though you might be talking to somebody having a seat and both of you are involved in a matter, in a situation. And be careful, you might mess around, have some like two babies at the same time. So might have twins in the, because the stars here too. And then judgment, there's like there's like two there's three cards with like two things in it that stands for twins. Okay. I don't want to like. I'm not trying to wish that on you. I'm just saying. See, you're happy. That's gonna make you happy. Your happiness is actually being the one in control. Really, at this time, you are. Look at that, 99. Something about you got like 99 problems. Somebody can't be one in this. Something about if anything, you the one. Somebody they can't be one. This could be you challenging somebody's King of Wand perspective. This is their business, or you might be going into their place of business, and you got to have that, ready to shake their hand. This is our business plan, or even with court. Well, X, Y, and Z, they might try to act like you got to get real studious. This is that documental discovery energy. This is that did you know my rights, or it's even also studying business, like contracting stuff, like for example case laws about business could be your go-to place for situations dealing with the business, like a easy quick kind of way to do it. If you look up Quizlet and put court cases about business, like one of them, it's FEC versus it's FEC. It's a 2010 case where I can't remember who they versed, but it's FEC 2010 case where they determine that businesses are like people. Well, a lot of people should know that, obviously, but that's just the case that represented this business is like a person. It's been personified because it's a noun backwards. You had an idea, person, place, thing, idea. You had an idea. You did your thing in a place, and it became personified, thus of like the records for authentication and doing the information, getting it pulled, waiting for the results, and then it's boom, it's born. So this could be the flip reciprocal meaning for that. Whoever did the paperwork, King of Wands energy in reverse, both energies, whatnot. This could be you doing all the important things, having his back, making sure you're happy, making sure things are in order, organized, Queen of Swords, Faith, Nine of Wands, doing the works, showing it, being it, all of it. We had the Nine of Pentacles, it was in reverse with the Queen of Swords at the bottom. So someone was resourceful, someone was the breadwinner, and at times it might have alternated or changed. So this is that King of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles and the hands, going out, networking, stuff like that. That could be admissible. So tapping into that Aquarius energy, the workshops, the people, the gathering, the getting the answers, where this is, where that is, who you are, what you stand for, what we do, like all of that. So the strength in it is strengthen both of you. That's that Leo energy. That's that taking charge, that lion energy, even helping people understand things in their situations. 'Cause, reciprocity when it comes to networking. So that six of chalice is like basically being offered things. Watching out for what you shouldn't walk away from, six of swords, versus what you should go into, aka accept, six of chalice. So be mindful in tarot, or if you ever get like readings or something like that. Them sixes mean everything, and the nines too. And ironically, they're upright in this reading. So it looked like you definitely know how to identify flippity floppity. So that's that Queen of Swords energy you got. It's just having the faith and doing the work and knowing what you're talking about as well. Because you know what to ask. You also know how to hold things within and when to let it out with both of these together. Because then it comes out this way. You're ready to just put things at rest. Like, we're gonna do this and that's it. So you're gonna have to also be. This is that faculty and staff. This might be a time where you need to focus on a lot of mediational perspectives. Like, you could literally have something to do with. You're welcome. You could have something to do with how stuff operates. You could be the middle person a lot. So you might see a lot of moon energy or something about the moons, paying attention to the Capricorn and Cancer ones. This is 10 Capricorn energy. So check your 10th house on this. It's something about bringing in abundance for the family. Both of you do your thing. At the end of the day, the judgment is going to be a good one. I just feel like long as you do the back end, the work that is obviously lacking in the situation, this would be just simply informative things, knowing. So I believe a great place to start. Go to Quizlet.com. Like, you could just put Quizlet, quiz and let, literally together, and look up case laws for they would say businesses, or you can simply, oh, not from you. Okay. Well, you was talking about the questions. You could look up those things that'll help you. Just make sure it's business oriented. Like, it could be something that you need to know legally. I wouldn't say I'm giving legal advice, but this could help. Well, technically, we're talking about the business, which sounds like a baby. So I think that's okay to do. I'm just still gonna say I don't give legal advice, even though I've worked in those kinds of things. Um, got so-called experience. So in the closing, something I want you to think about too. Be mindful of, it's something about news. Somebody might give you something or say something about what you're getting. Somebody probably knows. So be mindful of that. Like, be very, you know, I wouldn't be saying too much about that because somebody looked like they lurking for the wrong reasons. Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, celebrations, get-togethers. Make sure it's the right kind of workshop where you can share ideas, because sometimes people like for people to be open to take their ideas. So even in business, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. The workshop sounds great. The people, shh, be like trying to see what you're doing and shit. They don't want you to celebrate. They want to celebrate first. I'm just trying to tell you, four wands in reverse. Because it's something that's going to break the consistency of how it's going. And that's the truth, because this is who you are, regardless of who's sitting there wanting an explanation and whatever. Because at the end of the day, All they know is how to, they probably know how to identify certain sabotaging, or they could cause sabotage. So they with truth. So regardless of their power, yours is way better. Something about you got that punishments for sin power. 99. So something about September. Hold on. Before I go, it's a date. Hold on. It's September 9th. Yeah, it's something about September 9th. I had to look because I thought it was the 8th. It's the 9th. The 9th coming up. It's something about that day. What is the moon gonna be in? I'm about to be nosy. I'm just looking because something about flippity floppity. Cause you got two nines right here. And thank you, Sphinx, for giving her that lovely, beautiful energy. Look at that. You got two nines right there. Something about taking charge that day. Hold up. The new moon in Virgo is on the 3rd. Something about a time to give rather than take. The 9th is on a Monday. Waxing crescent is in Scorpio and Sag. Genital anus. Okay, so the first quarter is on the 11th in Sag on the 11th. So from Monday to Wednesday, make sure you are, that's that manifesting time. You're a Virgo, your birthday's the 13th. Oh my God. And the moon is going to be in Capricorn and that's a Friday. My sister's birthday is the next day on Saturday. The moon will be in Aquarius. Ooh. Yeah, something about your 10th house Capricorn energy. That's the career, the money, the status, and all that. Somebody could be trying to challenge the status of the business. Like, is it in good standing? Making payments? It's something like that. I'm gonna share some stuff in the community board today because I had plans already. So look out for the community board. Cause we not only do we jibber jabber up here, we help. Some people just be where's the help at? Like sometimes some people don't understand it. Seeing is believing. So that's what I'm gonna do today. It's some okay. Um, if you go to for example, if you go to 211, what's that call thingy, whatever. I don't know if it's different from other states, but down here in North Carolina, they say 211, the little help org hotline thingy. Um, they have stuff like a church is volunteering, helping people make wills. They also have stuff where they're expunging people's records. They have it's so much stuff up there. I was like, really? I didn't even know it was down here. So check your state and please look at. I'll put in the community board. Take your time looking at a lot of those things. You'd be like, wow, I can't believe that's up there. They have stuff like if you work in a food industry or there is a food industry you work for, and you can just show proof of that. Um, you can get $250 for 6 weeks. So I didn't even know that, and I was like, I'm just saying. Sometimes it'd be like right there, and we don't know, or we don't exercise our rights. That's a King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, both of them, because there's always a hand out, but we don't know how to seek and find out. And a lot of times, community help and just pitching in, putting our hands in and going, woo, could help. So I'm gonna put that in the community board. You might find something in there. And your business is your business, period. You and your partner. So I wish it the best in all hopes and assurity. And to put some extra oomph in it, just check the community board. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I see your picture very well. Okay, because I'm gonna like tag you in it so you can see it. Just go to your like your mention section in the YouTube, and you'll get it. And you too, you take care. And honestly, I think I know, right? I'm like, but I'm going. I'm just nervous. I'll go insurance. So, yeah, I know. Give her the affirmity. Yes, thank you, Sphinx. Thank you. This is gonna be good. If anybody needs those resources, it will be on the community board. Ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna take this time to roll out unless we got another. We got 3 people. Aw, you too. Cause I was like, oh, look at that. Got this. I don't know. So that was more of like a business. Somebody, yeah, you do gotta see the table. You are making a table, okay? Okay, I get it now. I was like, this sound like business. This sound like. So we just gonna make sure that's solidified. That's what we do here. That's what we do here. Because a lot of times, I don't want nobody thinking I'm just doing this and that and just making stuff come out. Like, I get it. You can kind of make something come out of nowhere, but taking care of it is most important. And a lot of times, new ideas should be protected. And I'm learning that too. But the best thing in the world is knowing that somebody could try to copy and mimic, but it's never yours. It's never yours, but it's never theirs either, but it's always yours because you were given it to hold. So never give it away. It's that 4 of Wands I was talking about. Because you could go to workshops and whatnot. Just be careful. Because sometimes they want you to share. And it's like, for what? Like, I'm not saying not to share, being open about where your perspectives are. But idea wise, mm-mm. Sure, go ahead. Fire away. I'll make sure I timestamp it. Whenever you get ready, I'm not gonna rush you, no. Let me make sure I got this down because I'm like, what the heck? Okay, okay. So you can ask when you're ready. When you're ready, take your time. Take your time. I'll be here. Oh, never. That's right. It's yeah. Okay. Yeah, got you. Oh, what up, Derek? Hi. How are you? I ain't gonna lie. I got this mate. Look, I'm about to do some stuff today. Oh, appreciate you giving me the information, Sphinx. Like I checked it out, like when I got up, and I knew I had other stuff to do. But then I was so like into it. I ended up being late for my other reading. I was like, it was good. Like I'm glad. Like sometimes y'all just ask, you'd be surprised what somebody know. Okay, I froze a little bit, y'all. I froze a little bit. Y'all seen it? Okay, let me get my mess together. We gotta get caught back up. But hey, Derek, hi. Glad you're here. Okay, Sphinx, you said based on our other convo the other day. Let me go rise this up. I hate when that bar thingy is in the way. It's so annoying. YouTube, you gotta fix that. Am I supposed to contact the Libra mail? Okay, I got you. Okay, so let me timestamp it. 33. Okay, dokie. So should you, Sphinx, contact the male? Let's okay. We could just talk. I'm gonna just talk. It's okay. That's one. So who? Well, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna be very obvious, but not obvious. If you get me. What I will say is this: you're gonna have to find a middle person because the way is so delicate and what you're in. I would hate for you to have to go back to like square one. I'm gonna say it that way. So a middle person getting involved because like you could get a crime victim advocate. They're still trying to make sure stuff is done because rights. We don't want to violate your rights. If being the victim, they would say quote unquote in a situation. So not trying to mix and mingle the two, but I ain't gonna lie, I like to do it. It kind of helps. People just be tripping. Okay, so let's just check on the energy of the person. Damn. Well, obviously thinking about old times. And then Libra energy is that binding energy. So, yep. Okay, we got ancestral work right here. So this may be a call to, do some stuff. And you have the right, yeah, you have a right to your joy, peace, and sweetness of life. So, you know, I know you want what you want. That's in reverse. And the question is beautiful and it's obviously you care. So that's always that love and energy you have. It's just I don't want you to I just don't want you to go back to like square one about it. But they are in the loving place to receive and they're harmonious right now. Um, it's just make sure. I just feel like you should have, if you're going to do it, like, counseling, they have like children counseling, y'all got ties and whatnot. You could have literally someone involved that has like certain credentials and another individual involved like maybe for belief purposes. It can be so many ways and none that you can handle the matter, but making sure, I guess they would have their little notion added in there. I guess this is why they made the book Hebrews. They felt like we left them out. How? When you hear, I don't get it. Guys, healing ancestral work, motherline, and growing up, you don't want to go back on anyway. I think this is metaphoric. You just want to be able where it can. I can't help they think it though. I'm sorry, they think it right now. You sure can, Derek. You sure can. It this is I don't know what to tell them. They just in la la land. They might be lying to themselves somewhere. Secret beginnings. They might be trying to manifest at this time. They're saying certain things. Saying things is just as powerful as doing. So everybody's with this. Oh, you're a witch. You like candles. It just gives it a more powerful oomph. We can't help they don't understand the power in their tongue. Even the word says that. So I don't know. I think the word your what comes out your mouth is more um affirmationable than anything because the truth and the lies, the mouth, saying the truth, uh tell the truth, shame the devil. So if you tell the truth, then obviously the devil will flee. So if you tell lies, that's where it will be or something like that. So we got this threshold initiation Yeah. Remember you said you don't want to go back? That's that. Because it seems like they could just have you for lunch right now, but it just don't look like that's the menu. I'm just saying. I see the table, birth, rebirth, thresholds, initiation. That's literally all up in your bees knees. And we got this rose without thorns in reverse. So you got your horns. Some about the thorns are horns. So something about no, your horns gonna show, and they need to. That's in reverse. So say what you said, huh? You have the right to enjoy peace and sweetness of life. You got to tell them I don't know. They want what they want. And I don't know that's just not the case. This is why I was like, before we even had cards out, like, yeah, ooh, just it's something about square one. Don't nobody want to go back there. I hate to say that. Okay, what's the minute? Okay, I split the deck at exposure. Something about exposure. The number three could be significant. 137, 731, 317. Those variations. I cut the deck right here and it says Raptures warns us against assaults which threaten and will occur sooner or later, according to the distance from the person. So they just see you working hard and it looks good for you, or obviously a lot of things look good for you. They might think something's an evil spell. We got this here. At the bottom, it says evil spell. Birds signify misfortune and fierce enemies when near. If far away from the person, with 7, 16, 12, or 22 between between them numbers, a chance to avert evil spell. Um, they could be seeing the number 7. The letter L could be significant. They're a Libra. Lot 7. 16, 19, 61, 91 could be significant. Maybe 19, 16, 16, 19. We got 21, we got 12 or 22. Maybe a lot of twos is what they see. Something about this unity feeling. Something about them false claims. I saw the key again. It just, I don't know. That's kind of like, I don't know if I want to go there. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. Something about family quarrels and arguments. It was a lot. Something about birth certificates, stocks and bonds, money. Something about fishing, trying to catch. So you saying get a pew. I mean, if you feel like you gotta get one, but I will say, just make sure. I think you should have someone in the middle because they could be feeling like they have a right, and I'm sorry, they don't. It just doesn't. No, it don't matter what y'all got in common. They don't have the right to do certain things in the story. Like it's you see the destroying. Something about destruction. Look at that. There's a hole in the TV. Don't nobody want that. The broken glass. Something about throwing rocks at the glass house. Something about throwing rocks hiding their hands. Something about the throwing rocks hiding your hand in the story of the glass house. It's something about them two coming together. It's not. It's like a beautiful greenhouse and the hand who rocks the cradle just for it to be destroyed. Something about the hand that rocks the cradle. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I'm not saying to be. It just sounds like they greedy somewhere. There's a pig right there. Yeah, something about officials with credentials, not the police. The pig, whether near or far, is an omen, phenomenal luck, and great abundance, high honors, and all ambition attained. It's something about, are they trying to say you greedy or you don't share, you don't care? But they gotta understand you're not they fucking mom. I don't understand that. I don't want to. It's just giving me a headache. They could be seeing a lot of fours. And something about this mighty enemy looking, but it's like from all the way somewhere else. So you had, if you had an issue, my greenhouse on, oh damn. So you had an issue. Obviously, family quarrels. It says the rod near predicts family quarrels. Distance. If distance is done, precarious losses. They may be losing out on a lot of things. Friends. Somebody they learned. Somebody ain't really their friend. Somebody's a dog. Maybe they realize a friend cheated them out of. Really, they cheated themselves by listening to a friend. If it has something to do with y'all two, if because this could be a they not their friend. This was the other person, or this could be someone they was running. Cause it's not necessarily cheating a lot, or it's just simple lying and not telling the truth. It's like talking about you to someone and then you getting the feedback from somebody else. This is just kind of what that sounds like. So maybe a dog pet or a fish pet could be significant, like feeding. You know, it's like feeding a beast. So in this case, if you were to get like a pet fish or a dog, this could actually help avert that because they may be saying things like you are you're trying to capture them or catch them in things, or it's something about what was going on when things was going on. Let's say that. So getting some fish, and people be wondering why do people have pet fish? Like you can have like a little aquarium, like one of them aqua farms, I think aquaculture or something like that. It's something that you do want to do that will ease your pain about this. It's like a lot of things that you can do. Like you can actually help lost animals. Like it could be horses, it could be anything. So like farm vibes, it's a lot that you can do to kind of show that I'm not worrying about this. I have other things to do. It's that I'm busy, but not trying to push them off. It's more show them that you can do a lot on your own. It you don't mind, being an ear on some positivity note if they're willing to, work like that. I don't know how y'all do. But long story short, it's something about the work that you perform, the work that you do. It's going to set the tone for what you don't have time for. Because that's kind of explained thoroughly. I don't. They want another kind of chance. They probably it has something to do with kids too. I think they have a fear about somebody being around the kids, and it's like, but you were doing stuff around the kids, and you fear someone being around the kids. I never understood that stuff about parent, either a man or a woman, who was doing things around the kids, and you worrying about who's gonna be around the kids and what they're doing. I never understood that. I'm sorry. It just don't make sense anyway. It telling the truth, it just don't make sense. I I don't understand it. We got the Rose Venus out here, so do a lot of chakra work with the heart, and yeah, do a lot of chakra work. This might be a case of a CVD. It's about case of the X in reality because it's going to look like it's about this, but it's actually looking like it's this. It's like the veil being lifted. A lot of men fear the veil being lifted because no, you made it about her dog. Or a lot of women, no, you made it about him, should. And you was trying to be funny, and we ain't got time for it. Yep, sure don't. Something about the fruits of your labor and investing in it wisely, very wisely. It's something like you got so much you can do, like you ain't got time for this. Let's give you a tarot spread on it. And it's just no. Mm-mm. I mean, it's okay to talk to them, if y'all got to talk, it's just you need someone in the middle because somebody acting like they can just do what they want. It's something about ancestral work, growing up, healing, inner winter rest, patience, secret beginnings. There's something great for you your ancestors have, and it's in the daggone winter. Something about that's that cold. It's that ice cold. Like I guess it's just gonna make them feel like something like that. This could be that case. It could be a case coming up in the winter. So getting prepared for it will be you having other things to do, showing like, no, I have this going on, I do that, and it brings in equity. Like you already got a nice form of equity. So just stacking up and looking good is the goal because this could be a form of them trying to say you do certain things. So doing those things and doing it in other things could help you because somebody is trying to use it as a weapon, knowing damn well they would love to have you as a weapon because this is kind of what that is giving. Let me give you a spread. I'm gonna give you three, and I'm gonna close this out because somebody they could be watching and they it just sounds like yeah, signs and synchronicities. Please pay attention to those. I know you do. We got the world in reverse. They don't need to know. That's why I said I'm gonna just pull a little bit. Three of chalices in reverse. Be mindful of making friends. That we do got this here, because as you are healing from this with this all this water and the things of the world too, it's just something about it not having anything to do with you, even though you understand what the world has stuff to do with, because you're intuitive with all this water here. So a King of Swords and the Eight of Swords overall energy. Be mindful of manipulative. We do got an Eight of Cups here. It's something about this manipulative enemy. I don't know who this is. This could be anybody like a judge. It can be who they are sending to say certain things. It could be a messenger. This is two people. You may not know who these two people are. They beefing because you have the right to what you want, and somebody else is probably saying some other stuff. Look, we got this Five of Wands. This is like this um, intuitive, synchronicity thing that you feel a lot about what's going on actually that the world don't know. And honestly, they won't understand. So the only way to really get that notion of for it for you and clarity and peace is to keep working at what you do, crafting it the best way possible and making it believable, because a lot of men, it just sounds like men or women, and they're trying to rock with these men to try and really put you off your square. It just seems like that's what it is, trying to say, you got problems, and it sounds like the mind playing mind games, the arguing, the art, trying to create something out of fucking nowhere, and then somebody forgets that there's something higher over this situation, regardless of how strong in their manipulation they may be. 'Cause somebody got enough arguments and evidence or something like that to kind of put them in a okay, I heard you, but so then they end up looking silly. This is that Eight of Swords right there. You see that alligator there? It's them. It's whoever this is that's synchronistically doing a lot of work for you. This could be an ancestor, that work you do, all of that stuff. Ain't no telling who it is. This Three of Chalice in reverse. At the end of the day, it's none of everybody else. This is the truth, though. um, this is that full energy. It's like it puts them right back where they need to be. Lock the hell up somewhere. Because this Eight of Swords is in reverse. This is that mighty enemy. Because when we think of the mightiness, we would look at the King of Swords. Unfortunately, I don't mean to be like picky and choosy. Because obviously, this Knight of Swords, this is that over impulsiveness that the King of Swords has. So the Knight of Swords has to go here and see and find and bring back, because how it was looking. See how it was looking? That's how it was actually looking. They have to take the arguments and then just really have all this strength to fight. So it's kind of like you doing what you do because they look silly. They look silly doing it. And this is like in reverse now. So they think they know or something like that. This is that mighty enemy feel. They thought they knew, and they really tried to argue plans themselves, but it's fantasy. It's like they can't make it a reality. Unfortunately, they don't know how to do it. I'm picking up like it could be a dude trying to be funny about women and their intuition and all this shit, and they probably just mad because they know it's affirmative and true. So here's that sun right there. It's like you getting out of where you at. Like this is literally what this is, and staying out of where you at. Because sometimes you got to cut that bad fruit off, make that sacrifice, hangman. Because sometimes some relationships ain't worth being in no way. To a chalice in reverse. Even though you will respect them, it just it's like no. So beware too of a when they would say a friend. Someone could be trying to be funny somewhere. I don't know who the hell that is. It just sounds like somebody you knew and you have a bit of a history. You know, he hates women. We was just saying something. See how this woman is right here playing an instrument, but then this comes out. This is in reverse. I guess they rather see somebody else do it. This three of chalice is in reverse. It just seems like no. It sounds like they be. Don't nobody want to hear that. This is really you doing it. Just beware of this so-called. There's a friend or there's some kind of. Don't fraternize with professionals, something like that, because it's something that would be a problem if you feel me later. Focus on the water signs and the earth signs in the winter. It's something about the full moon in Taurus. That's November 15th. That's the one. It's something about your prosperity. New moon in Taurus. Somebody was being the fuck nosy. That's something like the other readings before. It's just different. They got different plans for different things. I swear they do. And if you got to be direct with, hey Derek, how you doing? If you got to be direct with that, then that's just it's something about you need someone in the middle. Like this is a more like we could talk all day, but we need somebody in the middle. Something about this got to be a plan put in place, some action, and nope, this is what it is. This is the problem. I see this, you see that. Well, here's the facts. This is not an opinion. Boom. We're not going to discuss anymore. That's the issue, and we're moving on. Like, it's somebody that just, I don't know if they pay attention to the science of the world, but yeah, that's their loss. I mean, it's really because they lost you in some kind of way, and I feel like, okay, so, I mean, I guess work at it, and if they don't want you, oh well. Derek, you there? We're gonna do yours. I don't know if you're still there. Oh no, you fine. No, no, no. You're fine. I just want to make sure I timestamp it too. I gotta go do all the timestamps for everything. At least I wrote it down. So I'm ready for your question. You take your time, type it out, think about it. You got time. I'm right here. Okay, so I need to get a paralegal. Long as they're working under attorney, yeah. You could just simply get one, even if they don't. Um, Even if they don't, they just know what they're talking about, where they can point you in a good direction. Just it seems for some reason, just avoid fraternizing. You know, no, you fine. It's okay. You just asking. I don't think I gave you space. Yeah, so my apologies on that. It just sound like, yeah, that's the one. Just make sure. I ain't giving legal advice, but I do know a thing or two. I work in civil matters. I've seen a lot of things. Even went to my own little, it hurt experience. Uh, just make sure that they are, they know it could be something like family law. They work in those suits. And a lot of times you can get a mediator that knows how to do custody. Like y'all can come up with an agreement and y'all have an agreement. And y'all don't even have to do stuff dealing with a paralegal or a judge. So you can do those things. And, it's just, asking the right source. I would say, for the sake of video, I'm not giving legal advice. I believe you were just asking. And I would say, me being a mediator, I am trained in those certain prospects. I don't do custody, but there are other mediators I do know that do it. My trainer, she does it. I'm still in training for domestic violence and child custody. You know, at this time for a nice little minute, because we need. It's so you gotta be very careful with those. Very, very can't just be fooling around. Um, yeah. So you can do other routes instead of going to a paralegal, but making sure with the mediator, if that's the route you take, make sure that um, the agreement is like, read over that agreement. Like, make sure the date is straight. Make sure. If you ever do something like that, I wouldn't mind taking a look at it. He has no custody. If you want something put in place where there's like, well, I don't know the circumstances, about what can and cannot go with the person, but you would know more than me. So that just sounds like you just need someone in the middle, because if it's going to be a problem, there needs to be something in place. And if it does get, you know, out of hand, it would technically have to be heard, abruptly in front of a, unfortunately, judge. Hopefully, doesn't go there, but at times it do. But if you can get someone in the middle that can handle those matters, and they have, the proper credentials and things, you can. He never signed a birth certificate. He wasn't present, but I definitely would call it in. Oh, so in that case, I wouldn't worry about it unless he do a DNA test. He would have to go through that, because if he ain't sign it, yep, he would have to do that. I mean, obviously they would say there's evidence, and obviously that's the child, but because it's been so long, he would have to go through that. It just shows valor and validation. So yeah, that's something to consider there. Yeah, I honestly just setting boundaries right now, so you don't really have too much to worry about. Just email. I'm gonna email. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Ain't gonna lie, I do crime victims' rights as well. So if there's anything, other than that too, I would just reach out to make sure I get the right, like, information. I don't mind venturing out, where I'm at to make sure I get the properness. I thank God for the people that I went to school, stuff like that. I do. I thank God for them because we just need to be honest. Sometimes we do need somebody that know a little more than us at times because we have. Sometimes it just be so simple and we'd be like, oh, but see, this is what they're so good for. This is what they're so good for. My fault, Derek. My fault. My fault. One love, D. You are so patient. Thank you. And you already posted. I think you posted your question already. I think so. Oh, yeah, you did. Okay. Your question is what my ancestors, guides, angels, I don't know what they think about me. Thank you so much in advance. Okay, what they think about you. Okay, so there's an inquisitor master in the building. What? Okay, Aquarius energy, very inquisitive. Cool. Hey, I like inquisitive people. Someone told me that I went to go look for a job at what's that job hunting spot? It's a job career spot thingy. Looking for a job, typical place. Um, and the woman was like, "You're very inquisitive," and that's when I learned the word. I didn't even know it existed. Oh, he's so sweet, speaks. Very. So, how do they feel about you? Your angels, guides, and spiritual team. How do they feel about you? How do they feel? That I ain't gonna lie. That's a good question. Some people be asking, what's the signs? Sometimes, like, maybe a lot of people need to ask that question. You might have hit something on the head with like a hammer and a nail. I don't know. Somebody, you need to write that down. Ask them how they feel about you. Uh-oh. Got roasted. I don't know. Somebody got roasted. That felt personal too. Like, oh my God. Ooh, that's a good question. Well, well, at least they feel good about you. So, but I'm laughing because it's the ones that came out. Yeah, we never know. You're right. You're right. Hey, look. Sometimes you gotta let it out. What's that dude? What's the soul playing? Okay. We are nature. Something about sleeping wild, wild sleeper. Something about dreaming wild as well. Becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection, and anointed. Okay, overall energy. We got some anointing and grounding. You might be getting a lot. You might twist and turn in your sleep or something. Yo, speaks. Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, y'all going crazy today. Don't do it. They not ready. I don't even think I'm ready. But I ain't got no choice. Something is over behind that. Sleeping wild, wild sleeping, something about a wild dreamer, living in connection. Okay, so connection is over. What the hell? Why? Oh, so you're getting connected like on an outside level. Okay, cool. I don't know why I thought about this song. Inside peanut butter, outside jelly. 7 days of the week. Black SS with the top load off. I couldn't be, no, my ass couldn't be in no courtroom. I gotta turn, Lord have mercy, I'm lit. That ain't my place. I know where I need to be. I gotta create that. So, I gotta be serious still at some point. I want love to be there. I want you to laugh. Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna figure it out. So here's the vibes. How they feel about you: protection, boundaries, clear communication. Now that's in reverse. I lived under illusion for a long time and made it out. That affected my journey with my twin flames. Ooh, you had more than one. Jesus. Protection, boundaries, clear communication. That's in reverse. So, what you had something like, it wasn't something like this, but I told you, I remember saying, check what happened, the new moon in Gemini. My sister tried to warn me, but I didn't listen. I was too stubborn. Ditto, man. Ditto. Don't let me get to telling my story up here, yo. Something about heard it all before, but something about it's different for everybody. Something about a new story. You decide alignment is coming together. Sensuality, love, devotion, romance, and pleasure. That's in reverse. This is a metaphor. We're humans. Oh, having human experiences. It's just something about you need water. You need to rest more. You when you sleep, I think you be tossing and turning or something. Like you might toss and turn just a tidget, just a little bit. Something about that is over. Something about the tossing and turning. It's something. What's that song? It's over now. Somehow I feel like I can make it. The storm is over now. If I walk alone, I'm not on my own. I feel like I can make it. The storm is over now. Somebody no more pain and sorrow. The storm is. It might have been the last storm. There was some water. Like there was some big, 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 big water. Something about that daggone. What's that? Land before time? Okay, so this is Do You Remember the Time? Something about Dina. Uh, what's that in the Bible? Something about the files of Dina. I hope the storm is really over. It look like it's passing. Something about you need to say, "Do not pass me by." You know, storm be passing over, but we don't want one. That we don't need another one coming. Something about remember the flood and then the rainbow. That's why I was like, something's over. It seems like a connection that's just not. It's not connecting with other sources that is helpful for it to be over. Something about inner and outer relationships. So this got something to do with you loving yourself, loving others for who they truly are, and then working on networking with those who connect. I wouldn't say the same like you, but they get you, and they'll do other things that kind of resonate at the same time with it. So the sacred waters and the health and the self-care, I think you need more water. I don't know what that's about. Like maybe like the puffiness of the eyes could be signs. It could be like, I don't think it's much of a skin problem. You know, like grabbing the skin and it kind of wrinkle, go down slowly. It might not be doing that, but you might have like signs of dehydration. It can be you are just very thirsty. This could be metaphoric. So quenching the thirst that you have practically will quench the thirst that you have. You know, you got it's my listener. North Node. I need to move me of this. My life. Your life path numbers too? Ooh, ooh. You need to move. Ooh. Yes, I do have skin problems, especially on your face. It might be that water intake, you know? Like I was having breakouts, like eczema was crazy for me, but then I went through like forms of like learning simple detoxins where it can just minimize and help, neutralize the situation. I'm not a doctor or anything, but talk to your physician more about these kinds of matters of dehydration, the skin, maybe a dermatologist. You might need some kind of dermatologist check that could be significant, or having one is not going to really hurt, so they can see. um but there is things you can do in the meantime to try and get that situated. So drinking a lot of water could help, but something about, metaphorically speaking, it could literally help another kind of thirst, because demons hate water. They do. They do. This is why a lot of people, they go on water fast. So maybe a water fast, like for a couple of days, could be great for you. I tried to look for a dermatologist, but never find a problem. That's strange. This is probably why it's metaphoric more than literal. This might be why. Because we got hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning, and teaching. The anointed too, with it, with also embracing change, cycles of life, transition, and growth. That's in reverse. Some people just gonna have to realize sometimes the physician don't always, hey, Robin. Sometimes the physician isn't always gonna have the answers. So this might be something for you to solve on your own, like your own kind of teaching, your own remedies, what you know works for you, because you know your body best. Something about the best body you ever had. Um, Learning and teaching, soul gifts, empowerment. This is a sign of you knowing what to do. You might just be, it's like you know what to do, is how it should be executed, making sure you do the right things. That I wouldn't say fear of failure, but the two wands, Knight of Wands with the Knight of Chalice. It's not the fear of failure, it's how to go about it. Because you got a plan, it's some kind of, you got something. It's like how you gonna do it. Working hard, very much giving results, something about good results. So at the same time, it just seems like it's something about water. I think like thirsty a lot. You might be thirsty a lot. Like keeping you some water by the bed, stuff like that. Because it sounds like a simple thing, but then consistent with that simple thing, this could be a form of you working out and sweating. You're always thirsty. This could be working out. Like perspiration helps the skin too. It's actually like a lucrative magic for us. That salt water, you drink 3 bottles of water each day and you're still thirsty. You might need to change your water. Like how fish be in water and we change the water because eventually that's their living space. Um, it might be something like changing the water you drink. Like literally the alkaline level could be significant. Like you might drink a nice water, actually you just need a different level of alkaline. It can be that, like maybe, like definitely try something that's like up in the eights. If you can get at least a 7 point, maybe a 7.3, that water will do you greatly. It got to be at least a 7, at least a 7. Like you got to have that nice water, because it's something about the water. Nourishment, replenish, health, rest, and self-care. Is something about the water. If you can do spiritual baths, that will make you feel good. And then intention set in there. If you can't, um, flowers on the, really, aromatherapy. So if you got one of those candles that burn, the top, having something like something that's I think I'm saying the word right, oceanic, if I'm saying it right. You can, it can just give you that your mind will take trips off of sense. It's something about smells and scents, something about incense that are, remind you of like going out into the ocean areas. It's something like that. So setting the mode and the tone is everything. But at the same time, you can't take spiritual baths because a lot of people be like, I have issues with that. Like women can yoni steam, right? And it's like it sounds so easy for us. Now men it's a little different. They literally have to have a tub where they can actually get in the water. So it's different from men. And so this could be your chance to is half broken. Oh, we got you, Robin. We got you. We got you. We right here. This could be something for you to explore about men's health. So I think you might mess around and discover something. I mean, you're a guy. You would know more. You have the stuff. So it's kind of it's giving that. I'm gonna close it out with this because I think we hit the hammer on the nail. Take a computer. You know what? It's some okay. I will say I ain't gonna say that. I don't think that's necessary. Um, so the water in the shower. If you can go to the store and get stuff like cilantro, tie it at the top of the shower head, and get mints. They have mint ones. Like I know it's like a Hispanic store. I love this store. But yeah, you put you just tie the herb on the shower head, and when you have your showers, like first of all, doing it prior because eventually because of the heat, especially if the air is like you got the door closed, it's gonna give out that aroma in the bathroom. So with your candle waxing, when you do the aromatherapy, put some of those herbs from the mint leaf or the cilantro leaf, really, if you can get both, great, and put them in the top of the candle waxer and making sure you like certain waxes. So make sure it kind of vibes with the mint. Don't have something and it's just gonna throw the whole mint off. We don't need it. We don't need that to happen. I'm not saying I'm a doctor, but I know a little bit about feeling good. So it's not like I'm saying putting it on your body. This is just gonna be in the air. As long as you're not allergic to cilantro and mints in any kind of way where it might disturb your breathing or something like that. I don't think it will, but just in case, saying it for the sake of the video, just tie it and you have your book of reading. Um, I got Chime. They take PayPal. They take PayPal for readings. I charge $60, but I got Chime. They take PayPal. I got my PayPal down in the description box. Honestly, you can go to my website actually, and however you want to pay, you could just do it that way. The execution process is on is on the it's in the listing. You're welcome. So I think that'll work out for you, D. For real, I think it'll be like you might have some chest problems and stuff, mucus. You never know. All these things are just it just work out so good. Treat the body nice. It's something that you're gonna discover on your own about your own body. You got the teacher card out here and the anointed. Yes, breathe deeply. I like that. Hey, it's okay. Like I think your team wants you to just be more calm. It's something about the water, being calm, being relaxed, being in your. It's okay for men. We are going to normalize y'all chilling. We gonna normalize it. Shame on you ladies out here talking about they. Some of them ain't. They not. Something like that. It was for y'all. Look, I'm a lady too. Roasted. What you talking about? They're not all like that. Sometimes we be wanting, and we gotta kind of realize like, yo, they was chilling. We kind of just. Oh man, look, you gotta roast yourself. Roasted. What, ladies? It ain't just you. I'm in there too. I'm a lady. Gotta put us down gently sometime. Water under the bridge, girl. Water under the bridge. We need to go in the dirt. That's where our water at. All them tears and fizz. Right up under that bridge. This ain't blew the bridge up. They could have just blew the bridge up. At least they didn't do that. Shoot, still cross them, and we ain't had to get on no boat. We ain't had to do all that. You could just, hey, if you got feet and you could walk. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm just saying, roasted. Sometimes they not You feel me? Now, if you got a man, and you heard what I just said. Set the tone. That's what it's on. Something about yes. You actually have some problem. What about my ancestors, guys? There is the water. It's the water. You'll actually get more signs of synchronicities if you go on a water fast. It sounds like it's a block. It's some kind of blockage. And this is coming from someone who's fasting right now. Like I'm on day 4. Day 5 is mañana. So like I'm not eating. I really don't want to eat anything. I've been drinking water. If I'm gonna get some juice, I'm gonna get some juice. I seen the signs too. Let me talk about them signs. Um, People like they was giving my kids stuff, and Lord knows I love snacks. I love my little chips and things. But right now, it's a serious focus mode. We on everything cut off. Fuck around and everything cut off. So I don't want that. I'm listening to the signs of my ancestors. They been told me to do this. Ain't even gonna cap. I'm gonna be real with y'all. They been told me to do this. I thought I could just run around do what I want. Yay! I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat that, and it's not like it was unhealthy. It was just, damn. We told you what, and I'm like this. Um. So right on time too. When I chose to do it, it was right on time. So sometimes we don't pay attention. We go through our things, but there's always divine time. It's that oh word, and then some reason you're just gonna be like, up, it's cut off then. Oh, you serious? Up, it's cut off then. It's one of those. I know you ain't playing with me, and they like stop playing with me, especially if you're doing the word. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. I got roasted. That's why I'm on the fast. Like, oh no, you didn't, Tab. We done told your ass. It's something like that. I have to restart my ice cream messed up. I wanted some ice cream yesterday. Ain't even gonna lie. I ain't had ice cream in years. So, but I got a method. I'm doing the 21 days, but then I'm doing a 21-day recovery right after. This is me saying I'm like a baby in the womb and I want to be reborn again. So 21 days later, I'm doing like gradual eating. It's like treat yourself like a baby. You actually have paralysis, so I have skin problems too. Okay, maybe I'm a mer. You might be a mermaid. Shoot, the flakiness and all that stuff. Heck yeah. Hey, look, that's why I think it really be coming from. I'm just saying. You know how they do. They like to shut down the videos. Let's chill. Mess around, they gonna try to capture us, put us in the damn tank. They fuck around, have army tanks outside. Them niggas serious. Oh my god. You know we was tripping. You right. Oh, we gotta lie sometimes. Lie, just lie. Oh man, sometimes no, that was for your safety. Like they went left. Then the niggas went left, and you over here. It's something like directing traffic. This spiritual traffic. Like, you know what? I don't want y'all to meet. Let me make sure you go that way. You go this way. Go, go, go. I think it's that stuff going on sometimes. As a spiritual cop, it be going on. I be like, I don't know if that's my job. I'm just gonna act like. Do we have any other cues and whatnot? If not, I will go sit and get away from this comic excited problem. you, hey, look, I'm telling you, like the mermaid thing, and you do herbology. I'm pretty sure you'll figure it out. Shoot, probably already have. I'm just saying. They be out here playing. We be slaying. Okay, so Robin said, still getting away with this comic excited is the problem. You really want to end it. I don't want to end it. I want him to awaken. I want to practice what I'm preaching. But what cost to me? I ain't gonna lie, do you it is that you got a question, Robin, or are you just saying? You just saying? Can't even gonna lie, I dig it. I dig it. They be digging on us. They be trying to find out who he is. You welcome. You welcome. You welcome. You just need some water and water fast for 7 days. If you could do 3, you're gonna get a confirmation. Like go the whole 3. The whole 3. Trust me. Not only you gonna get a dream, you're gonna get a dream. So you might want to keep your journal and a pen right by the bed or something. Yep, for real. Keep that thing right next to you. Something about what it's gonna show you. It's gonna the fogginess, the pineal gland, the cleansing. Like, let me tell you, should have been did it. But sometimes it's meant for you to. It's like taking your time, but you don't want to take too much time because sometimes that's because somebody else got a schedule and they feel like you in the way, and we don't be caring. So we just gonna nip it in the beard. So day 4 for me, as far as I'm concerned. Hold up. 20. No, I'm sorry, y'all. It's day 5. I'm tripping. I was gonna, I was gonna mess around and go a whole nother day. It wouldn't hurt. The day 5. I'm tripping. Day 5. And you are welcome. If we don't have any more questions, I will get my happy-go-lucky self up out of here. I did one day and my mind blown. Okay, Sphinx, I have to restart, but I want to order some electrolytes powder. Ooh, so I don't get a headache. See, I ain't gonna lie. So y'all, Sphinx, this came from Sphinx right here. She's one of the mods in the chat. So she was saying basically with the headaches and the fasting, because some of you probably be like, I mean, when you fast though, that you don't have to like literally deplete of food. That's just what I choose to do, due to what I know I should do. And everybody, when you are in tune with your head self, and when it comes to your lower self and what you know you need to do, your fast will be different. You'll know what you need to do and what you don't need to do, especially on the fast as you move. And it's like you're a baby in the and crawling. Let's say, 'cause I don't want to. For me, I'm taking it like I'm a baby in the womb and I'm not born yet. So when I have that rebirth, that realization, that day where it's completed, then I will go to the liquid, keeping it liquefied, even though it was already liquefied. But then as time progresses, because it's a different calendar, it's a different perspective, it's a different level, you can eat, gradually. You know, you can have some applesauce. You can, so like you can keep it mushy week one, week two, you can go to your foods that are going to break down like water. So, like cantaloupe, watermelon, um, those kinds of things. Or you could just simply take those things, like, pineapple is great. Make sure you're not allergic to these things. Mangoes. You can even take these and puree it and treat yourself like a baby. Like, sometimes, intentions, like being appreciative and then learning, like taste buds, taste sensational tastes. Some have taste sensations. So having like you can have you a plate and how you would do your babies. Treat yourself just like you treated them. Like this is why these processes help you learn how to treat children, how to get out of your traumaticness when you was a kid, understanding somebody else's traumaticness when they was a kid. You should do a live on fasting etiquette. Yeah, I really should. I really should, because the fasting I'm talking about is a little different, and I done heard so many. I have taken ideas from certain ones, so I like to cite my sources. Like Priestess Abdunola, she talks about the 21-day fast a lot. I shout to her. It's so many people who have different kind of fasting. I believe just have your own you in it, but please, give credit to a lot of people like Sphinx. Me and you chopped it up about fasting, and you was speaking on how it just elevated the dream state, and you get your confirmations of everything through your, like a lot of times just through things, and it helped the dream area because it was like a little bit of a blockage. But see, that's you paying attention to you, and you knew that. And a lot of people, they want sign synchronicity, and we tend to look outward, and I get it. But a lot of times, that soul session, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna call it soul session fasting etiquette. We're gonna write that right here, because we should. I ain't gonna lie, Sphinx. You should. We should kind of do like a workshop. I wouldn't doubt it. We can. Hey, it can be at any time. No rush. Soul etiquette, soul cleansing. Because a lot of times we want to activate other things. Like I'm gonna tell y'all a true story. My first time, the journey and the discovering the ancestors and the documents and the stuff. When I got into that, the practical matter, because that's still a form of black magic. First of all, because usually when you go to these places, it's a black book or a black. Um, oh, cool, cool, cool. We gonna link. We gonna link. It's sometimes when we go to these places and we get documents, because that's still a form of black magic, and they think you, because you in the dark and you trying to find something, so you the light in the dark, and you are performing at the time black magic until you have brightenized your situation. Was blind, but now I see. So when you go in to get these documents and things, you are still being looked at as someone doing something you shouldn't, just like me and some tarot cards and some candles and some ancestral work. It's the same thing because they don't like it when you know information. That's still a form of black magic. So this is where, hey fellas, the mind fellas, divine masculine, where they got attacked. Oh, you trying to learn something, nigga? You trying to learn? Like, I'm trying to tell you, they get roasted immediately. Because when a man mean business and he trying to stand own business, they get him, they try to get him quick. This is what women need to realize that might have been a little blind to it. So that's that. And then DM, they look at you like a demon. So you are the one awakened. And they say men don't know just as soon as women do. That came from Tyler Perry. And Why Did I Get Married? So when I heard that, that's what made me realize, okay, this is where they get treated like they do. And then some men, they do know about candle work and all that. They know. They know. It's just not that they don't do it. The way they do it is more assertive. Like they're aggressive. Men are aggressive. By nature, they're aggressive only in the form of protection. So a lot of times when a man protects himself, when it comes to the femininity of works of himself and doing sensualness when it comes to devotion and love and whatnot, it just looks a little different for us as women. And at times we don't know how to identify, especially because we're not men. And I don't give a if you change your gender. I mean, for real, I could do it tomorrow. It ain't gonna change the fact that I can't think like him. Sorry. So we gonna know in the end. So you keep secrets all the hell you want. Or some of y'all, you don't keep secrets. When they piss you off, then you want to tell somebody who you are and try to hurt their feelings. You should get roasted. I'm sorry. That's that bullshit. You was doing dark magic. It was black at first. Because even black magic is fucked up, but that's another story. Anyway, I'm just saying, it don't matter. Y'all gonna quit the sheet now. You gonna quit the sheet out here. You gonna quit the sheet. So, um, closing it out with understanding the difference between light and dark. Well, they would say light and dark, and then you got your black and white magic, because this is how you can do white and light magic for the wrong reason. Oh, you want to? I I'm a light worker. I'm asking what kind. What do you do? Like, well, where's your results? I It's not even the fact that maybe some people don't get the confirmation and some people did. I still am going to believe in you until I see otherwise, that I should, not that you're not a good person. It might not just work for me. La da 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 da. And this is why I didn't understand people in my city. They was trying to like throw shade and all this shit. And it's like, well, baby, I was starting off. I'm not supposed to just know immediately. Now I'm some years in. I'm some years in. I done did tarot. It's about to be 5 years tarot. But other things I've been doing also with that 5 years. So I have some stuff I know that works. Now that's for me though. So identifying it with other people is where I get the awards on some. That's a remix Drake energy. I got heavy Scorpio, so I know what I'm talking about. So it's just not stealing from him, but at the same time, he did say something like that. Something about the song Trophies. So even knowing my temper, being temperance and Sagittarius, as Sagittarius energy, Sag Sun, Mars, and North Node, I am. Shout out to the Saggies and the Scorps, Capricorns too, Aries, Leos. I love you so much. That is crazy. And I am crazy about your love. All right, so it's just the point that it's a difference between light and white magic. So I'm gonna get to that and we gone. So the light magic, you can say like somebody says, I know the way, I know the truth, and I am the light. We hear that stuff, right? Or we heard about it. Well, we obviously seen some people play people, right? So that's a form of using light magic as a way to say you got all the answers, you know what you're talking about, and not that you don't, or you don't have some good ones or something like that. It just It didn't work for them, I guess. If it worked for everybody else, or everybody got bamboozled and tricked, and you could see through your white magic that, wait a minute, that looks bright, shiny, and great, but I don't know about touching that. It's kind of like a boo in the mouth of the lion on some Leo shit. I'm a Leo Venus. It's like going inside and touching what the lion told your ass not to touch, and then you just touch it. There. Now you got to run out and shit and hope your ass get out alive. And then you got to depend on that little fake ass friend and all that bullshit too. You don't want to go through that. So, even though a lot of us go through that. So, be careful because even that can be manipulated. You might well went to the dark because how you know that wasn't correct. But don't get lost in what I said. It's about how your journey is. I just want you to know there is a difference, and there is even practical matters where, nah, let's talk about the light white in practical matters. Someone talking about, I can fix this for you. You know, you did this wrong on the paperwork, or you need to go here and get this done. Or if you if you just go to so and so on Tuesday, pay them $10 and just come back to me, I can then get it straight. They just put you in a box for the last realization. Second one, it's more like, well, you knew where to go and what to do, but they was trying to get you in their confinement so they could use you as an energy source for their light, aka like a light. It's power. They got power. You clearly see that. You clearly see that. We're not gonna argue that we clearly see what we see, and it looked nice, and that's somebody you laughing. Don't be laughing. It looked nice, and that's great. But at the same time, they'll bust your grape real quick. Obadiah style. Like that's an old dirty bastard. Like, oh my God, he got me with that old school. Oh my God, what old school, new school shit is that? Or that's an old soul with that new note. It's kind of like, oh, got roasted. And we all be like responsible in some kind of way. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is in that sense, they used you for energy source. That's what I be talking about when it comes to the light and the white. Cause you know, white out. We want to white something out when we make a mistake. I mean, but sometimes a mistake ain't supposed to be whited out. Now you over here wishing you kept the mistake as is. You know how you buy a used car? Let's talk about it. Yeah, I'm about to get down to it. You know how you buy a used car? Let use anything. Hand me downs. We all been there. Stop playing with me. So I don't care how my you is. We all been there at some point. Might be living good now. Some of you still getting hand me downs, or you know, sometime not really. Hey, we not judging in here. I hate that bullshit. So let's talk about the used car. Not saying buying as is, so I can make that make sense for somebody in the back. Cause you like, and it sounds so good, but I still want you to be able to follow me. You said do it. Oh, I'm about to do it. So, and I'm a roast. Even I'm in the roast, so I don't even know why somebody felt like, oh, so you think you all that? No, I'm involved too. What you mean? I don't understand you. So anyway, I don't want to. Cause obviously you don't even need to be here. So get out of here. Boof. Um, the as is used car whiteout. So the used car is used. Obviously, we can see on Carfax. Oh, this should have been the roasting session part. Hey, but we not gonna do it. We just gonna do it anyway. You got on the Carfax. You got that used car. The back of the mirror is fucked up, but it can ride. It can ride. But now you got an electrical problem. Like, oh, that's why the mirror was kind of fucked. A little light in the back. Now I gotta go and take that little cord thing and then go, get some wiring done, but the car's still good, but I don't want no ticket on the road. Some of y'all like, well, all you gotta do is do this and you ain't gotta worry about it. I could drive a fucked up car on the road, but see, that's fucked up because some of y'all, you still trying to do stupid shit. You still doing stupid shit. The reason why is because this that white out, you try to white it out, but then you the light now, because you went right back to that bullshit. Now you ran into somebody talking about you gonna do it the right way. You should have been saving some money and got with Geico and just got some fucking insurance. I don't need insurance. I got these tags and it's proper and my proper persona and da 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 da. Okay, well, motherfucker, you ran into somebody. Now you over here trying to exit like you ain't got nothing to do with it. See, that's that bullshit. You went back to light. You ain't white out shit. You ass is motherfucker. We all knew you was about to do that shit. We just thought you was gonna do something different. Hell no. So that's that bull. That's that let's talk about the practicality of that white light bullshit. See how I didn't need no cars and still made you laugh and it made sense? Because somebody, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We done heard it. We done seen it too. Like, uh-oh. They ain't had their ducks in a row, roasted. So can we kind of understand, overstand, and understand or understand the perspectives that sometimes if you gonna be like that, save you some damn money. You over here talking about you and your proper person, proprio persona, all this shit. Okay, well, fine. You need to be saving some money, proper ass. Cause the next time you run in to somebody else on the road with your I don't need them tags and all this shit, and I'm just I got my little passport. I can ride and go. Well, if you run into another motherfucker, you gonna get roasted because they not having it with you. They gonna let you have it. They don't care about that proper shit. Proper ass whooping. Proper squat. Because I'm trying to tell you. Roasted. They not having that. Listen, because somebody you not understand that. What I'm saying is I didn't say you can't do what you're doing. What I'm trying to tell you is you still went back on that. You got into a situation. You didn't understand. You got into a situation. That's all I'm saying. Let me get it out. And your ass now is trying to look for a way out, but you forgot to save some money or something. Okay, you don't need insurance. Okay, well, you still need to help someone else because you didn't fuck them up. They in this thing here we call life that you said you exited. I don't mean to, collect dust because we cleaning up. But if we gonna clean up, let me just tell you, you can do that stuff. What you need to do is be mindful. I mean, maybe they the one hit you. Well, long as you in this good standing of that in that situation, um, you fine to me. So just had the evidence. Roasted. Like we ain't even talking about that. Somebody you went all over the place. Focus on what I'm talking about. I'm saying this for the sake of the video, not the people in the video. Cause there's gonna always be some idiot wanna run their mouth, wanna start some shit. Well, set it off then. Cause I'm that I don't mind. Everybody else probably do. Me, come on with it. Like, come on, Cletus, in the chat. Anyway, I'm just trying to tell you, somebody, that's the difference. I'm just trying to be funny, make you laugh, but I'm serious. So you can do dark and black magic in a good way, because that's your business. That's called privacy. That's called what you want to know why I do what I do. If I'm not bothering and hurting you, they could have been trying to help your monkey ass. Ooh, ooh, ah, banana slipping. Oopsie, I did a poopy. Yep, sure did. Now you gotta clean that up. So why not allow them to allow somebody to do it if they was helping you and you just didn't? We all guilty of that one. I know I was. I done got roasted so many times about that shit. Oh, dibbity. Got the bag and I like it, but then got it snatched. They was trying to help. Oh, now you gotta get your ass out of it. Well, the same way you thought about it with your smart ass, I think you can figure it out. So, just remember, we still gotta be honest with people. So y'all with family and y'all be doing that dark magic and that black magic, and you be trying to say you be helping. Well, I just want to let you know you're gonna get roasted because you should tell them what the fuck is going on. That's like telling us when we was kids that you supposed to tell me if something happened to you. See, I didn't know. You use it as an excuse. That is dark magic. They was doing that was black, and you can say you can argue that. But then it was black in innocence because at the same time you looked at it as if you should have known. You didn't know. Okay, well, roasted because had your ass. What makes you okay? Somebody, I need to tell you this. If you, we're not talking about the slow song. If you is trying to say that they should have told you something, and it was a form of black magic, and you didn't know, and you was like not knowing, I'm just saying, so you doing dark magic to justify the black magic on what you didn't know? How about just go see what it was and what you need to do about it? Roast it because the Most High knew you couldn't handle what happened to little Johnny when they was like 3 or something like that. Because had you known, you probably wouldn't be where you at, where you can see this video. Now, some of y'all, you probably had an experience and you had like some history being incarcerated, they would say, or locked up. And my condolences to that energy. I am not trying to be rude at all. I'm just saying that, and yes, I got checked in, checked out. It's not really the same. But you know, when you got them DV calls and you got to sit in there, now that's some bullshit. Anyway, what I'm talking about is you, I don't know if you was in the capacity to handle that tea. That's why it says, I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my snout. Something about tip you over and pour you out. That was hot. It was hot. Like, so this is why you had to wait till it cooled off till you could figure it out. Thus of Medea, I gotta let it down like it's warm. You can't drop it like it's hot anymore. Some of y'all old, ain't you? It's okay. It's all right. Understand what I'm trying to tell you though. Roast it because that's the problem. Now you did dark magic and now they about to find out. So why don't you just tell me like I love you? It's just how you felt about them. Why don't you just tell me I love you? You see how you can roast your own fucking family and your situation? Cause you want to you saying they did black magic or they doing black magic. But you justify it by doing something dark. I don't know where the manual is for that. Now we got to forgive some other shit when you could have just forgave and moved the fuck around. Instead, you used it. And you think, see, here's a remix. White light shit. I'm about to get it. Here's a remix, and I'm gonna get out of here. Somebody, you need to know difference, cause you playing. I be up here talking, you readers, y'all be talking about that's black magic. I be laughing at y'all niggas. You know why? Cause you don't understand shit. You think you do, you don't. Roast it, and you gotta get that work because you didn't know. And trust me, I ain't know either. But I ain't too proud to say I didn't know. This is me telling you now. I know. For real, for real. Oh my God, it is 5 out. I got 556. Damn. Roasted. So about that's that Tupac. I caught that number December 9th of what, 2022? That number is very special. It came out. Doo, 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 doo. I was like, damn. I was walking that day to get my car fixed. God needed something. And the damn Tupac song came on. Something about keep your head up. And I was walking, people were laughing. And I was like, and then I heard that song. It gave me hope, like, yeah, okay, Pac, I heard you. So I just walked my head up and I went to the store and I got this part and then my car got fixed. So anyway, with the O'Reilly, something about being lucky. So we got this problem. I'm gonna end it right there because somebody that right there. Woohoo! Damn, you didn't see that? Well, Rose said me neither. I think we all got to see this in our own way. We be in our own way is what I'm trying to say. So roasted, I'm in there too. What you talking about? So long story short, now we had this white light thing about it. They thought whoever that was, because this is usually the context of why they did it. It's a few things. I'm gonna name what I can think of. They wanted your life and the little thing you was gonna have, or they didn't want you to level up and be without them because they feel like, well, I'm their mommy, I'm their daddy, I'm their auntie, I'm their cousin, I'm their sister, I'm their brother, I'm their lover, I'm who they're supposed to be with. I'm this you putting the person in this. It's like tug of war. And you in the middle, the person in the middle, you trying to figure out like what the fuck? You feel like a goddamn voodoo doll. Roasted. So you over here now, you mad at these niggas. Like, what? Get off me. You over here, now you got to go. You moving forward. I gotta talk about this shit. You moving forward. You just get off me. Stop. It's like going through Atlanta zombies and it's like Ariel walking through the little thing with Ursula because Hades and Ursula is actually cousins. So the little thing Hades got with the boat and the water and all them souls and shit. It's the same thing with Ursula at the bottom. So as above, so below. Somebody that Hercules thing up there. This right here, this right here is trident land. Somebody I done tried it, land. I done tried it, man. I done tried it. So it don't matter. It's best to keep your ass where you at and deal with your issue, roasted. Cause where you going? Oh, where now you got to fight that fucking battle? Cause somebody they didn't have the strength to do it. So now they hoping antagonizing your ass is gonna get them what they want. Ha! No, you better stand on your damn 10 toes, roasted. We not going. No, we not doing that. Nope. Usually it's a trap because the person that did it to you, according to that situation of black and dark magic, they didn't realize it was going to lead you to a place where now you got to decide you want to stay or do you want to go. Now it's going to fuck around and probably you so smart you might fuck around and create something else. This is the kind of problem that both these motherfuckers didn't realize and you in the middle. And now they probably got to sit here by themselves and they just missed out on their blessing. Rose said, you never know how life be life and it be funny, the miracles. Somebody got to create the way sometime. Because ain't nobody ever think of that. Like, damn. They kind of made sense. I just want to see this shit because I ain't think of that. And they going to be so loving because they get both sides. And that is when you have the consciousness of Jesus Christ. Amen. Amen. Somebody you ain't get it. That's why you getting roasted. Not really. Thank God. If you let it shit go, roasted. Somebody that's that. So the light and white of that is they did some stuff, thought they was changing this and changing that, and I'ma do this and I'ma fix that. Like they don't know what they're doing. They have no idea. They're clueless. They're young. They don't know what they're talking about. Or they're crazy. They have a mental problem. Now you need that one that you call what? They got a mental problem. Now we need to call them? Damn, roasted. Oh, what? Oh, they were so in their fantasy world. Now we need them because they kind of make some sense. But y'all got to set the scene because that person don't trust none of y'all motherfuckers. Roasted. Now we got to sit back and they now have to get the ideology of how to handle both of your matters. But this is a person where they can get tainted all over again. Can you blame them? Let them do what they got to do. You go see about it. You go to them and be honest. See how the tables can turn? This is, I get y'all, out there, you don't want to trust this person, that person. But if you can show them what you about and show and prove every day on that frequency and energy, however that means to you in your way, not gonna get in your way. Uh, just be mindful, some people powerful as hell. So I wouldn't be especially somebody like you trying to call them a kid or they're childish or what they doing is like you're crazy, you got labeled this or you have a record or you how can you do this for a living, you don't understand shit or you're just a fucking musician, you don't know anything about politics. How do you know? Roasting. So we're gonna leave with this: soul etiquette, soul cleansing. Soul etiquette, soul cleansing. We're gonna get, because some of y'all, you need a new perspective on light and white magic, the pros and the cons. Cause pecans fall out the tree and it hit you on the head. Now you roast it. So now we need, yeah, I like pecan pie. So now we need the difference of white, not just white and light, but dark and black. There's a difference, people. Again, people be using your energy sources power. They ain't got that power without you till you turn the goddamn lights off. Roasted. I'm just saying. Y'all be over here tripping, talking about this is black magic. Like motherfucker, you just did black magic. Do you? That's why you gonna get roasted. You better quit. Creep, creep on ya. Let me tell you, apple on ya. Woo! You got something on ya. You got something on ya. Let me move. Somebody, you need this work. You know you do. You know you. I'm just because when I said, you know what, I'm not crazy because I get it. Now, why everybody trying to roast me for it? Like, wait, I was supposed to get that. I don't want to get roasted like you did, nigga. I seen the way you got roasted. That ain't even good. That's not a good roast. Ew. It don't even taste good. Mm-mm. Y'all gonna love my jackfruit pot roast. One day, I'm gonna make it. You like, oh my god, damn, that's some good roast jackfruit. Now I gotta go. But y'all be easy. This is day 5 for you, girl. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We counting. And I'm gonna enjoy it. I enjoyed y'all. Hope you enjoyed me. I want you to laugh just as much as take things serious. We are gonna put that stuff in the community board. Everybody, I did not forget a darn picket thing. Wrote notes, got some notes here. And we will be here to do. I gotta do, okay, Aquarius. We gotta do your Aladdin thingy. For real, for real. And then who else was it? I think hey, look, I'm trying to tell people because I got roasted and I'm looking at it like, oh, that's why I got roasted. But it wasn't like that. What had happened was I got roasted, but it was like everybody blamed me for everything in my life. They blame me for everything. So it's like I'm going through that Jesus thing, and I'm trying to tell the idiots, like, that's not my damn name. My name is Tamara. Like, that's what they named me. So somebody tried to change my gender, too. I could tell because You gotta pay attention to shit. They be trying to act like I didn't mean that was a mistake. Fuck you, roasted. I don't care. I got put on child support. That's one thing. It's like, okay. But did y'all have to call me the fucking father? And then you kept trying to get me locked up, bitch. If you want me to have a dick, just tell everybody why. And but then you over here want to tell everybody that side. You was gonna do it when I was dead though. Bitch, that's why you get roasted. And I'm gonna be living to tell everything on your bitch ass. See, look at you trying to fuck up the video. Bitch, roasted. I don't give a fuck. Tell it. I'ma tell everything. Cause you can't just want one side. You're not about to tell my little story. My little story is my big ass problem. Cause that's your shit that you said. Hell no. Fuck you. Roasted. I don't like that shit. And you try to play me. Bitch. Roasted. I don't give a fuck who you is. You can be the top of the top tier. Cream of the crop. I don't give a fuck. I guess that's my corn, says Jimmy. That ain't my name, bitch. Roasted. Nope. Give a fuck what you tell people? Give a fuck what gotta go down? I bet you your ass gonna get roasted. You shouldn't have woke me up. You did a fucked up thing and you know it. Acknowledge that. Give a fuck what you gotta do. You better hurry up. Oh, don't be slipping and make a mistake, cause that's where I get all the glory. Roasted. Dummy. See what happened? You're welcome. I'm just trying to roast them. I'm gonna enjoy it. I don't mind being by myself because that's the bitch problem right there. Roasted. I'm sorry. Yes, I called you that. Hell, you might be a nigga. I don't understand. Yup. Getting roasted. I don't want your money. I don't want your deal. Oh, go ahead. Do what you feel. Don't get roasted. But either way, Pompeii is gonna happen. The guy, he's a good guy. Code 28. We got a code 28. Help. The shit is going down. Somebody, that shit is distress. I ain't mean to cuss, but they press. I would be too with your stupid ass. Roasted. You got me fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry about shit. Kisses. Now, what is Aquarius and somebody else? Damn. So we did fire, we did water, we did earth. Yeah, it's all the air. My fault. We gotta clear the air then. Okay, Libra and Jimmer. Naive. Somebody, you like that, don't you? Oh, too bad you can't have none. Chicken on a run. Y'all shouldn't have started with me. Talking about you gonna feed me. No, you're not. You still ain't did it yet. Nope. Nope. It took you too goddamn long. I don't want it now. It's probably stale, nasty, and all the fucked up shit is in it. It done got flies and gnats and all that bullshit. I don't want that shit now. Ew. Ew. Roasted. You better go put that shit on the fire. That's a sacrifice because I ain't having it. Nope, that's not for me. I don't want it. Because how you wanted it, I don't know if I want it that way. Wonder what my bae got. Shit, sounds better. Roasted in front of the trap. Bitch, you ain't know I'm ready for it to all go down. Take your fuck ass right off my map. Cause you try to take my motherfucking sound. Bitch, I ain't hesitating when I get to talking. I'ma lay your ass out with the sound. Got him down, man down. Or some shit. I'm sorry. It's the box for me. Something about I'm composer, bitch. Ain't never gonna switch. Tell you, ask you a trick. Man, I got the treats. Better tell you I'm mislead. Baby, I don't know why you trolling. Tell the bitch I'm police spiritual patrolling. You suck ass niggas did. I'ma tell that. Told you you shouldn't have switched. Now you wanna come back. I don't like your son of a bitch. Ask her you whack. Tell a motherfucker no. Cause I'm coming back. Oh, Let me tell you, I'm back. And I told her, you about to get smacked. Let me stop. But now I get that shit from my dad. Or some shit like that. Sorry, Mom. Sorry. I am my daddy's daughter. A little bit. More than. Yeah, I'm sorry. But I'm a roast sweetly. Because I get it from you. So never forget the switcheroo. It was a switch. They hit the switch. Flip, flip. Now I don't know how to do any shit like I used to. Because I ain't normal. Now everybody will know me since I fucking dropped. The Lamborghini in the hands out, cash out. Ah, that shit go hard on it. Go hear that shit. It's on Band Lab. Let me quit. It's on Band Lab. The Boo Tiny is on Band Lab. I need to stop and drop everything else. I'm tired of dropping stuff to be real. Cause somebody you trying to roast me with my own shit. And that's why I'm like, see, I was just trying to give you a sample. You will never know the rest. Roasted, don't be sending that punk ass twin. Don't be sending that punk ass twin. I'm gonna say it one more again. Don't send that punk ass twin my way. I'm little, but I got a lot of shit to say. You see, should have sat your ass down somewhere. You can't really rap for real. You can't really rap for real. You can't dance. You can't sing. Not the way I can, anyway. That's what I mean. So I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all like, comment, and share. You know I'm lit. And I will see y'all in the next video. We're gonna do Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. My bad, it glitched. We're gonna do Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Latin. Somebody, why are you trying to put a timer on me? I put a time on me. See, that's why I don't like y'all niggas. Well, I probably ain't the only one. It's just I don't like when you do it to me. Everybody else can sit there. I ain't taking it. So anyway, I'm leaving, and we doing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So cause we got the end of Aladdin in the cover. Jim, I think we did one for you. We got to do your second one actually. So I'm gonna put 2 right there. So Libra and Aquarius, we just gonna finish Jim, and we're gonna jump right into Libra, and then we're gonna do Aquarius last. Cause Aquarius is something about best for last, best for last, best for last. Whoop whoop whoop. Libra, that's good. You welcome. I love y'all too. They mad at me. Me no care. I do it for the roast. At the end, somebody can cook. I know you can. I know you can. We're gonna get the pot, everything ready. Everything ready, cuz go put it in the fire. Put it burn. Yeah. I don't know. Exit that. I'm just we going. I love y'all deeply. Like, comment, and share if you need me. You need me, you don't, you don't. I don't solicit people for readings. I think that's corny because it's stalking. It's stalking. I don't do that. I don't even put stockings by the fireplace. I don't do that Christmas shit. No. So I love y'all deeply. I'll see you later. Check the community board. Everybody, some good stuff about to be shared. And we out. I think I got like, so we doing 1, 2, 3. We doing 3 more readings. It might take a little while. Y'all know I like to cut up. Oh well. It'll be fun. So see you next time. And I got this timestamp, y'all. So if you want to come back, you can always come back. It'll be timestamped with your name. I ain't gonna do the ad thing because I don't know. The name usually don't come up for me. It's weird. You get on my nerves. So thank you everybody who takes the courses. Check in the description box for those. And I'll see y'all next time. And if you want a link, you can always say, hey, what's up? Da, da, da. Hey, we can set up stuff. Workshops are cool. I like them. I'm pretty sure a lot of people like them. You know, collaboration is always necessary to get something out there. You know, people take it, I don't know, for some reason, if they feel like you by yourself, that you ain't doing nothing, which that's the weirdest thing ever. That lets you know they don't know how to be by themselves. But the rest of us do. We just in a group. We gone. Up. I'll see y'all next time. Okay. And I love you deeply.